Let's
Okay,
go.
MbL.
Yeah.
Be the professional caster and introduce the players and what are we here for?
Liereyy in red to the left. Mr.
What?
Yo.
No, no, no.
Fuck. Liereyy in green.
Oh yeah!
Okay, Liereyy in green to the left. Mr. Yo in blue to the right. Uh,
What is this
Yo.
tournament? What's on the line?
Oh, $1,000 first place, $250 second place. It's called the battle for number two. Uh, it won't show who's number two, in my opinion, but it's a fun tournament to see who's in best shape currently, I guess. Anyway, we have Mysterio on the right, with a very nice flat map. He's got gold, very well projected, very easy to wall. His map is actually pretty damn insane. Liereyy on the left, he's got some hills around him. Um, his woodlines aren't really the best. He's more open than Yo, but it's a safe back gold and stuff like that. But I don't like his woodlines too much because they're the first one is exposed, the front one, we'll just go for now, and the second one is on a hill. I hate woodlines on hill because the chopping gets so inefficient. Uh, all in all, we'll say Mysterio is with a better map here. What do you think?
Yeah. Great analysis there. Hello.
Yeah.
3 defensive
Hello.
gold spots for Liereyy could be nice in the long run. Indeed, the first wood line, he's taking the more risky one and is sending 4 villagers on wood here.
It's a drush.
It's a drush. Okay, why
It's-
does he think he needs to drush against Yo?
I don't know. Usually, um, maybe he thinks he. I don't know. I have no clue. What do you
Okay.
think?
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I would have thought he just plays meta and goes for, yeah, pop 20, pop 21 scouts and just plays out a normal game.
Yeah.
Maybe he feels okay with that open woodline in the front. He wants to, well, get some aggression rolling and play Strush into flush behind this.
Yeah. Well, I'm really not a fan of the Russian Hanswar. It has proven not to be the best strategy, but if he can do damage with the Drush, then who knows?
Also, something we have to notice is that Liereyy did only push 1 deer and is now, well, continuing to scout. Still didn't find sheep number 7 and 8, but I think should probably get those. Meanwhile, Yo,
If you want,
second board. Go ahead.
yeah, if you want to recognize Leary's style, like for example Hidden Cup, it's really easy because when he explores his map, as soon as he sees a deer, he just lures it in, like one deer, and then he keeps exploring it. Like he always instantly goes for a deer when he first sees it.
I think Liereyy is doing a mistake here, going to the left-hand side and scouting with the scout over.
Oh, he lost the veil. Oh my god.
Oh boy. And we don't
Oh,
have
the bar
restarts
is
here.
back.
No, no, no.
Oh, no, you got it.
But yeah, that was... Okay, so we are looking at Hidden Cup, and I'm trying to recognize Lierey's playstyle. Bad scouting in the back, losing a villager to the boar. Clearly Liereyy. I would have guessed that.
Phone call. Be right back.
Okay. Meanwhile, Yo starts to push some deer as well. Has 3 on wood here. Now goes for the sheep, although the boar still has 100 food left. That's some waste. Drush indeed is coming. We have 1 villager hacking away. Is collecting the 10 gold so that he can get to 110. Can afford loom and 3 militias, 20 gold each. We have Mr. Yo's uptime here, pop 21 indeed, goes for the second lumber camp, 9 on wood in total to farm, makes a 10, pretty standard, although we saw Liereyy going for 8 the other day. 2 farms now from our Austrian youngster, and he goes for the aggression. What did he scout so far? Zero idea what's going on here with Mr. Yo, and he will walk into kind of a blind area. Will walk into 1 wolf potentially. And then can maybe harass the woodline. Mr. Yo on the other side, playing it completely blind as well. Not as bad though, since he will have a lot of scouting with all those scouts pretty soon. Barracks now spotted. score indicates that Liereyy has been out on the map. Yo not. Yo takes the first hit here. Villager kind of exposed. The barracks should finish though, so not the biggest problem there. Villager is running away. Scout continues to deal some damage. Do we see some quick walls here from Mr. Yo? Not happening so far. Tries to micro out the villager, and she gets out. Gets a solid 2 volleys against the militia. Already 1 militia down. The first scout lost some HP. Villagers on the berries, somewhat exposed. Could go for some quick walls. Not happening here. A bit surprising that he pulls those villagers away. Stable now being rushed out by 4 villagers. Oh, Mr. Joe. Okay. Interesting for Mem. I'm a bit surprised that Mem did cast one day, but not the others. But, hey. Now tries to follow the scouts here. 2 scouts should be enough to clear it up, but honestly doesn't really want to lose anything. Now the fight is happening. Gets the next militia. Scout is saved at the top. The TC helps out as well, and that's a 5-0 KD against Mr. Liereyy. Obviously the boar did get 1 kill, and double archery range behind the spy. Our Austrian. His daughter wants to have time with him. Okay. Makes sense. 3 scouts now to the front. As we mentioned earlier, Yo still no idea where Liereyy actually is. Militia came out of this direction, so he might feel that Lierey's just on the other side. Now finds a neutral gold. Means Liereyy has to be over here at the side, and as we can see, scouts instantly changing their pathing and going to the other side. MbL is still not back, still with a phone call there. See some of the deer now. Villagers are going back. That's over chopped at the front. Archers for the defense, still no fletching, not even the blacksmith. And let's see how Liereyy will defend this. 2 defensive spearmen will be fine for the start. Baxter's now at the front. Still no prevention of that over chopping. Scouts are squeezing in, and those villagers are exposed. Liereyy with another slip up here. 1 villager down, makes him down by 2, since the boar killed 1 before, and scouts are getting out alive quite nicely here. Defensive spearmen around, and what's up with this boy? Not enough money on the line. Okay. Well, only makes sense, right? A lot of streamers have, or like, I think Memp truly has been streaming quite a bit. Like MSC, he's been streaming every weekend. And yeah, so a lot of volume being put in there for sure. Is stable behind this by Liereyy. Interesting. Wants to counter potential skirmishes that are getting queued up here by Mr. Yo. Goes for mass archers, and that's an interesting choice. Fletching now by Yo behind this as well. Walls the right hand side off. That looks like a really wallable map. Want to see some walls here, and that is still open as well. I'm a bit surprised. Does he not see this? He should. Okay, Scrums now at the front as well. There's just... Kind of reminds me of the Mongolia game. Against MbL there. Where he had triple hold yesterday. Kind of weird to see that. Does Yo see the stable? Would very much surprise me. Nope. Doesn't even see the blacksmith. But obviously sees fletching on those archers now. Upgrades. Liereyy still without horse color. This guy who really likes to delay that till he clicks up to Castle Age. Now goes back, wants to debate into the scouts. Only 3 scouts out. Archers now should focus down the scouts, and the scouts of Liereyy themselves should go for the skirmishes. Now trying to chase this down. to take the fight. Archers are dealing massive amount of damage against those scouts. Easily sniping those. The scouts of Liereyy, and now still all alive. Liereyy just running around. That was a perfect fight for him. Look at that. Yeah, 2 archers are down, but he killed all the scouts. All his scouts still alive. Yo goes for bloodlines behind this. I did not see that coming. Liereyy just runs away, tries to dodge all the shots. Yeah, he will take some losses, but still, that's super fine for him. 4 archers lost. Full army cleared up here. Now stone walls, defensive tower by Mr. Yo as well. Investing quite a lot into stone. That's still open. And that's still open as well. Quite surprising to me. And how many scouts do we have? Ah, he canceled bloodlines.
Ah, he canceled bloodlines.
That was surprising. Like, he clicked bloodlines with not a single scout left and still has 2 holes here. And is now getting raided. Kind of the deja vu.
Liereyy winning? Oh, he had a hole there. I didn't know that, right?
Yeah, he has 2 holes still.
Yeah.
Against you, he had 3 holes in Mongolia.
It's
Really
kind of
weird.
Yo, he had such a good advantage. Like, I was watching while I was on the phone. I was like, okay, Yo's winning this. Now Lierey's just owning. Mr. Tro.
Comes an archers now.
This is over. It's over. Sorry for a hype spoil.
Hey! you started so good as the hype caster. It works differently. It's more like, oh, but skirms, they counter the archers of Liereyy. Lots of scouts going down here at the right-hand side. The comeback is real.
Yeah. Scouts going down. They always try to his best to come back. But
We'll be up to Castle Age earlier. Is ahead in Wheelbarrow. It's not that open, my friend.
I think they're quick same time because Yo has a lot of idle farms.
I say Yo will be 15 seconds ahead.
Yeah, but that's not significant. Especially with the army advantage Liereyy has right now. It won't matter at all. And the thing is that Liereyy is not on stone. He hasn't used a single stone thingy. And he can add his Cs, he can do whatever he wants. Now he just like, the good thing here is that Liereyy did damage, and now he's retreating, waiting for cast edge. Like, he knows that he's ahead of Yo, and right now just camps and waits. Okay?
Okay.
Really smart. So you said 15 seconds?
That's what I said.
17
17 seconds. I hate when I'm off. Literally had 2 seconds idle to see there. How can I be blamed?
Isn't it 16 seconds?
For me, it's
22,
arrival.
18, 22, 34.
Okay. But for me, it's a different time in my capture age overlay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, USD you have to 22:35. Okay. Well, capture age is weird.
Or Woobly overlay.
Or Woobly overlay.
Yeah.
But Woobly overlay came first. That's why capture age is weird, because it's the second one.
That's funny. Yeah, it's the same with jokes.
Oh really?
Yeah. Do you remember, like, oh, a horse walks into a bar or whatever joke, and someone tells a version that is slightly different from your version, and you always feel like, that's not how the joke goes.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's exactly the way how I heard it the first time, and that's the right way of the joke.
Right. Yo, by the way, I think this game could go pretty long. Sorry for coughing. I'm dying.
I heard it's over. Didn't one of my co-casters already call it?
He's stonewalling now. He's gonna boom, dude. Oh, now he deleted, right?
Yeah, he deleted to get out.
I didn't have a foundation, so.
Oh, but and Liereyy is trying to wall this up and won't be in time.
If I was you, I'd probably go just siege up, at least skirm, and boom behind this instead of going university.
You forgot towers.
Oh, but yeah, what you said was super interesting because, I mean, like Liereyy is going for a counterattack, but Yo is stonewalled. So while Liereyy is super out of position, he's gonna lose villagers here. Like Yo is gonna take a huge advantage here. Liereyy sees the army, sends back his vills.
Did he see the army?
I don't know, but
I'm not sure. I'm in this point of view. I think he didn't see it.
Oh boy, this is so bad. Like, you should never do this. Like, when you see your opponent stonewalled, you don't send your full army forward without any protection at home if you're not walled yourself. Like that's common sense, right?
Right.
Dude, +2 armor on the skirms, ballistics. How is Liereyy gonna stop that with 20 crossbows?
Mangonellas.
Yes.
But yeah, he will
But
lose 3 more villagers or something.
yeah, he's screwed now. I mean, like, Mr. is chilling behind stone walls.
Ah, you said the game was over, Yo won.
Yes, yes,
10
yes.
minutes ago. Ah,
Yes.
that makes so much
Yeah,
more sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm glad you understand. But I think Yo can actually micro this Mangonel and kill it. Like, if you just... Uh-oh. No, he can micro this. Stay on the hill. Micro the Mangonel. If he micros the
You
Mangonel
can
down,
catch
it's
the
huge.
villagers on the TC there.
Dude, if he micros the Mangonel... Oh, fuck. That was a big shot. Oh my god. Okay, he micros the crossbows down first. How are you feeling about this?
Well, microing down the crossbows is guaranteed damage. Mangonel is the bigger damage dealer though.
Yeah, killing Mangonel is huge. Like, yes, needs to add a knight. Liereyy doesn't have anything. No bow, no nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
he's
golden
screwed
come at the
actually.
moment.
Can't kill these skirms with +2 armor. Dude, what a throw by Liereyy. Like, it's such a bad move to move out when your opponent's fully stonewalled. What do you think about that?
Did Liereyy know that he was fully stonewalled?
Well, in that case, bad scouting intel.
He saw palisades, he saw some... well, he knew about some stuff, yeah. Yeah, when he got in, he saw stone walls and the tower.
At least make sure you're walled first and then move forward, right?
Well, it was a timing window of like 15 seconds. Yeah. So that's enough for Yo.
Yeah, like, elite skirms are so powerful. Like, people underestimate them so bad because they're so cheap, you know?
Bloodline
You
check
remember
now
what killed
for Yo.
Liereyy yesterday? In the Hunt War against Tato?
Knights.
Skirms. And Lierey's reaction to skirms was making lots of knights.
Yeah.
And if Liereyy made skirms himself, what would happen, you think?
Liereyy would have won.
Exactly.
You are a comedian.
No, I'm not. He was ahead in eco, all you need to do was make some skirms.
Yo's Fudike looks so weird around his starting TC. Oh man.
Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, it looks bad. I like the tower from Yo.
Full CA now. I think Yo actually added a stable to get Husbandry and Bloodlines.
Yeah?
Yeah, but he already had a stable.
Ah, yeah, that's something... Sometimes I do the same.
Yeah. Yeah, he went
And
for
I think
artisan
Liereyy-
skirms for a very long time now.
Liereyy enjoys his 2TC playstyle, so I think he's gonna stay 2TC. Oh, but he doesn't have armor on this crossbow. Does he? He doesn't even have ballistic. He's so far behind the techs.
Yesterday against Tato, he forgot ballistic as well.
Well, it's not that he forgot now, it's just that he couldn't afford because he had to make 2 siege workshops. And
4
yeah,
Mangonels, man.
this is what I really like in Home Wars. Going forward with your cav and standing home defensively with your skirms.
Yeah, that's
That
what
way
we
you
did
don't have...
really well yesterday. Sending
did the-
2 groups of 4 out. Oh, 1 Mangonel down, make it. 2 Mangonels down, make it. 2 Mangonels down.
Oh, 1
No.
HP. Liereyy... Oh. Well, I'm not cheering for Liereyy, honestly, because my chance of getting in finals is better if he loses. Go, Yo! Did Liereyy delete that Mangonel, or did it just die?
I think that was the 2 HP one, so could have died, could have been deleted. Deleting would make more sense, probably.
No, it would make no sense, because it was just 4 skirmishes on top of the hill.
Yeah, but 4 skirms on top of the hill need 1 shot to kill a 2 HP Mangonel.
Yeah, but how about sending back that Mangonel and repairing it?
Microing?
Dude, look at the fight at Lierey's base.
I am.
What do you
Huge,
think?
I am.
I think
I
Liereyy will win it.
Liereyy now has +2 on the skirmishes as well, and I heard skirms are a very good unit.
Dude, +2 skirmishers? You see how tanky they are? You cannot kill them. You can, but it takes a while. They're sick.
Okay, Mangonel go
Super
now in the
underrated.
center. Both Mangonel's very low here. No killing. Okay, now he got it.
Nice
By
macro,
Mr.
yo.
Yo. Village account actually dead even. Nice ground attack.
Oh, one more. Come on. No. Yes.
Oh, he tried to.
Oh, you saw what Liereyy did there? He went back with the Mangonel. Like, he should have moved forward towards the CA. That would get him much better ground attack.
I think he thought Yo was trying to jump under the Mangonel.
Alright. This game
then-
is still surprisingly close, even after all the damage Yo did.
I thought it was GG in one
Dude.
direction and after that in
Yeah,
the
but-
other direction.
Dude.
Dude, what? Tell me.
Yeah, it just shows, like, how huge advantage Liereyy had. Yo went into Lierey's base, did huge damage, still the game is even. Like, Liereyy was so far ahead that even after all the damage that Yo did, game's still close.
Okay.
Kind of shows that Liereyy had this game, right?
Or how bad Yo is.
Yeah, that. They're all bad.
Even losing 2 games to you.
Like, me against Yo yesterday should be 3-1, obviously.
Yeah.
No one talks about that. Everyone just says how good Yo is.
Well, you know who won the series, right?
Yeah, but he was lucky.
Okay.
Okay, I'm kidding. Let's see the fight in the front.
Okay, I'm
Liereyy is,
looking.
Yeah, this is good. Like, Lierey's forcing knights because he has added skirms. This is the mistake, adding knights. I don't think it's needed. Well, it could be useful, but
Mangonel could help out.
oh my god, Lierey's losing all villagers in his base. What the? He has
Oh.
nothing. He didn't read. GG.
What?
Oh, Liereyy
He's-
didn't have bloodlines either.
One population behind. Killed a lot of villagers at the site. That was a
Yeah, but-
tilting GG.
Yeah, I think it was a tilt. It's like, oh, Liereyy. Oh my god, what a throw. Not the throw. Larry, my friend.
Oh, man. Yeah, it would have taken some time to clear up those CA, and he had all his army at the front. But still, oy.
Yeah.
Okay, map drafting is starting. What do you think should be good home maps for either player?
I don't think Liereyy. Oh, Liereyy should go for Steppe against Yo. Liereyy is super good at Steppe. And then Islands for Liereyy. Steppe and Islands would be good maps.
Okay.
And Yo picking Bedouins. That's good map against Liereyy, I think, because I don't think Liereyy is that good at Bedouins. Also, another good map against Liereyy. It's hard to say, actually. Maybe Scandinavia.
Okay.
Maybe.
And hope that
Maybe.
Liereyy picks the wrong civilization?
No. Did you see Yo's draft yesterday? Ugh. Like, opening Vikings, giving me Mongols and Aztecs. It's like, hello? It's like... I can't believe it, actually.
I think after like Clash of the Hippo 2 or something?
Yeah?
No, Clash of the Hippo 1 probably. A draft in his first round, I asked him like, "Yo, did you prepare at all? Like, what do you think about your draft?" And he said, "Civilizations don't win tournaments. Players win tournaments."
Really? Oh god. Oh man. That explains it. That's funny, actually. I can't really comment that on stream because that would be too brutal. Anyway.
I think Yo
Islands
might
to
be
Islands.
rewatching the VOD here.
Yeah. I don't care if Yo is watching. It's just that people don't need to hear it.
Okay.
Islands, Team Islands. Yo is hosting the draft. He wants to be first again. I actually like being the second better. It's gonna secures it to, like, I don't know. It's like hard to say, but gives it two very good civs.
But not the best one.
Well, the thing is that you get one, maybe the best, and then the other gets two that are the best, and then there's only mediocre civs after that.
That because there are only 3 good civilizations in Age of
Dude,
Empires.
don't you think it was weird that Yo went Incas for Mongolia, not like picking like, for example, Slavs or something like
I
that?
think Incas makes sense if you played the right version of Mongolia.
He didn't. There wasn't an ECL Mongolia. He said,
Mongolia was a set map in ECL.
but he said he didn't find it.
Yeah, but that's on him, and then you should probably, yeah, just let someone else also get it or something.
Well, tell Yo then. Then tell Yo. Oh wait, no, never mind. They're not playing Mongolia now. Lol. But oh, I didn't know that. We just played Mongolia. How it the standard one.
Yeah, and that's not the one you were supposed to play.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's why you could wall so easily compared to, yeah, the other Mongolia game, for example.
Right, right, right. Ah, Lieber got to step up his game. I would say like he needs like 2 weeks of practice and he's super good. If he plays Dota 21st, like he has 150 hours in Dota in last 2 weeks, then you can imagine playing
That's
Dota
a
10 hours a
lot.
day. Yes,
That's a
like
lot.
he has it. He has the time to get good at AoE. It's not that he just don't have the motivation.
Will you be prepared for ECL?
Nope.
Okay.
Last time, okay, so last time I checked Liereyy, it was like 2 weeks ago. He had 150 hours, and the recent 2 weeks he has 126.5 hours.
Okay.
His average played this month 9 hours a day of Dota.
Sick.
It's very sick.
Rasens Claw Office and
And in
Laserfile.
total, yeah, I think
Thanks.
he has 2,300 hours of Dota. It's not that long time ago he started. He's been freaking nerding it, man. I guess he's going to become a like he's going. He's aiming to become a Dota pro.
Okay. Is that realistic for him?
He's young, so maybe. Hart also is playing Dota just as much, probably 10 hours a day as well. And I think they're both playing together. I think Hart reached the highest rank, highest medal thingy on Dota this
Okay,
month.
okay.
So I think they're improving at least.
Hmm.
But I mean, realistically, I think they would make more profit out of actually just keep playing AoE than they would play Dota. I mean, becoming top 10 in Dota, that's where you make the money, right? Or like top 20, top 30, I guess. I don't know.
Well, no, no, no. It's way bigger. Like,
Way bigger?
yeah, it's fine to be top
Yeah,
20 teams. So if
top 20
you,
teams.
yeah, yeah, if you're top 120 in the world, I would say, or
Yeah, but
top 100
becoming
in the
that,
world, you're in a good spot.
I guess so, because then you get sponsor and stuff. Also with streaming, I guess it would be nice. Like if
Yeah,
you get
that's something you
known in
won't do.
if you get known in Dota community, then streaming is nice, right? But it's so hard, right? Like how? Yeah, it must be really really difficult. It's like making I don't know.
Okay, let's talk about the Civ draft. We have Islands, Bedouins, Team Islands, and Cross ahead of us. And we have Mr. Yo with the Japanese that I can see for water. And Hans, maybe? On the other
Look at
side.
this potato draft. I swear to God, Korea's like, hello,
Why do
is
you
this
think you
really
will
live?
why do you think you will pick Koreans?
Wait, where I think you pick Korea's? I honestly think in either Team Islands or
Drum roll.
Cross.
Okay.
But Hunts makes sense for Cross, unless he goes for my strategy and goes Hunts for Islands. Japanese for Team Islands, Koreans for Cross, Chinese for Bedouins. At It's gonna be Indians against Chinese and Bedouins first. I think Chinese with great advantage against Indians there actually. Um, Although Indians are good as well. Malay for Liereyy is gonna be on Islands, right?
No, Team Islands.
Team Islands? What is he gonna pick on Islands then?
Berbers.
Berbers or Spanish?
Yeah. Berbers is I think
Berbers on
could be
Islands?
the best civilization for islands. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for real. I think I wouldn't be surprised if like in 1 year everyone only plays Berbers on islands because it's the best.
Are you trolling me?
No, no, no. I'm saying that since the game came out.
Why? Because they have faster moving
Yeah.
ships?
10% more. You can dodge shots while they fly with the 10%. You can split micro so much better.
Yeah, but you're a fire ship. Like, you cannot split micro with fire
What?
ships.
No, but you can micro back, for example. If it gets low HP, you can get home, and your demos are 10% faster as well. So you get all connections.
How about Portuguese on Islands?
I love those as well. Second best div.
Oh, first map is Team Island? Oh, Liereyy. Oh, what?
You can decide what you want to pick.
Dude! Liereyy didn't move for 20 seconds. You see, Yo's house is already up. Lierey's building. Like, Liereyy didn't move his game for 20 seconds.
Okay, well, I'm getting into capture age, and then we can take a look at that.
It's gonna be a restart, for sure.
Okay. Which map you go first? He said islands. And this is islands. This is not Team Islands.
Oh, it's Islands, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, true. You're right. Looked like Team Islands. Sorry, it's Islands.
So we are starting with Malay against Japanese here.
Look, Lierey's 1 wheel behind. He didn't move his screen for 22 seconds.
It's really weird.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Must have
he's
been
like
alt-tabbed.
80% behind. That's 20 seconds, yeah.
That's been alt tab. That's like the same as me picking wrong saves, like being unfocused. I was like also like as soon as I went into the game, pick Spanish, went to read news, and bam, I was in the game and I had Spanish in Scandinavia. It's like
Why would you read news?
I don't know. It's something I do while waiting. Like,
But it's
just-
like the most important tournament for you since MSC.
not really. It's just a weekend event.
It's the most important tournament since MSC for you, no?
Since MSC, yes, because it's the only tournament after MSC. Yeah.
And you just decide, well, let's pick a civilization. He will surely host a
Yeah.
map.
Dude, Liereyy was for sure checking Dota stream or something.
That
No,
checked-
okay.
What did he
What's-
check during like the draft at NAC? He had a stream open as well, but it wasn't Dota at that time. It was another
Yeah.
game.
It was
Can't
probably
remember.
Dota because you know what he did when we went to bed. Like I think NSC won because that's when I was his roommate. Like when he went to bed, he had his phone and he was watching Dota stream to go sleep. He was already hooked on Dota at NSC one.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, wouldn't it be weird to not see a restart here? Like, okay, he didn't restart. He's
he
one
didn't
villager
restart.
behind. Unbelievable. He didn't. Did he not? You know what could have happened? He could have had a black screen, thinking he was in second, like 1 second in.
Ah.
Maybe he had a black screen for 20 seconds.
But why?
I don't know. He had FP problems against Tato like 10 years yesterday. God knows what's happening to his PC.
Okay. Well, PC isn't really FP, right?
Yeah, true. But maybe it's connection and PC or something. You know what I don't like? Lear's luring board with Scout. In today's meta in Islands, I don't like to do that because landing is so more. It's just so much more doable, right? Or like it happens a lot more often than before. So I like to have the Scout in full HP.
Okay.
Don't you think?
I can see the reasoning.
Like I honestly think that villager walking to get the boar is not a huge deal.
Well, it kind of is, right? How long is the villager walking there? I would say
It's
like
worse.
20 seconds twice.
Okay. So what's the bigger deal? Your enemy comes landing you with Scout.
Well,
and
that's an if, right? The villager always walks.
Yeah. But having a landing coming in and losing your Scout.
Yeah,
is-
that's an if.
Yeah, but
How often
do you really want
is that happening?
It happens much more often in today's meta. That's what I'm saying. Like for today, people shouldn't do that.
Yeah, sometimes people are only landing with one scout and one villager.
Yeah, and my Scout was full HP at least.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my full HP Scout did a lot of harassment. I tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Like, imagine like I landed Yo with a 5 HP scout.
Well, you would never do that if you intend to land yourself.
Okay, but what if he landed me and I had a 5 HP scout? It would be
But
good.
your scout was on the other side.
Yeah, but he could have. That's the thing. I always want the full HP
Could
scout.
have, would have, should have.
Nah. Alright, the thing is that, okay, Liereyy is maybe one villager behind, but he's melee, so he will be catching up. I'm gonna get some water, man. I'm thirsty. Be right back.
Okay, enjoy. Uh-oh, landing by Liereyy. And just think about it. If he's now landing with a scout that only has 5 HP. Okay. On the other side, we have a transporter as well. Both players are transporting. Yo actually going for the MbL debate with only one scout and the villager. Technically, Yo already won this game because he has 9 times the HP on the scout.
Ah,
2
that was
villagers.
lovely.
Double landing, by the way. So
Oh.
you defined the meta. 1 villager and a scout from Mr. Yo, and Lierey's going for double villager. Keeps the scout at home.
Yeah, so watch what happens.
Yeah, obviously it's an easy win by Mr. Yo because he has 9 times the HP.
Yeah. Wait, oh, is this like the fake landing that I did? No, it's not, because he's building barracks.
He's building
Anyway.
barracks, yeah. Stable by Liereyy.
Oh. Okay.
That's interesting. He's not on gold. So he
It's
will
really
build
interesting.
1. He won't even build a fire galley.
It's terrible, dude. Like, Yo already has barracks at home. We make 1 spear, like Japanese spearmen.
He's so
What is
dead.
Liereyy doing? Like, Liereyy became such a potato. Like, I'm probably gonna lose to Liereyy though after saying this, but still.
Yeah, very likely.
Yeah. So
House as well. Liereyy here.
the thing is that it's unfair because when I played Liereyy, I already had 2 sets of warm-ups. That's all he needs to become good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So unfair.
Yeah. Alright, so Yo is gonna make archers on Liereyy. Liereyy has nothing at home.
Yeah.
Liereyy is gonna make scouts on Yo.
I think he will add an archer range as well, Liereyy.
Yes.
Because he now
definitely.
just switched to
Of
gold.
course. Of course he will. But Yo is gonna take Liereyy off gold. What's Liereyy gonna do then? Nothing. He's dead, man. Like, this
Okay.
is looking so bad for Liereyy. Like, look
Let's
how,
go into game number 3.
Yeah. Let's go.
Chinese on Bedouins.
Look how compact Mr. Yo's base is, you know? And then Liereyy has gold in Africa.
Okay, do you think if you had the luck of Mr. Yo, you would be the 2nd best player in the world?
If I would be?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, look at Yo's base, gold. It's 7 tiles away from the TC. Then Lierey's gold is 20 tiles away from the TC. It's bullshit. It's like absolute bullshit. Do you think that's fair?
No. If I was host of the tournament, I would have given admin restart.
Oh, this is good for Liereyy though. Yo is busy at home, so he kills the archers with wills.
This is 1 will only.
And
This is really bad, yeah.
Yeah, and like it would be much better for Yo to actually scout the gold from Liereyy. Like, but he didn't. Like, lack of scouting made Yo's landing a big failure. And this actually gives chance to Liereyy.
Oh man, this is really unfortunate for Yo here.
For
Lost-
who?
For Yo.
Unfortunate. No,
Yeah,
it's just bad.
unfortunate for you. Yeah.
It's
Well-
not unfortunate. It's really bad scouting and it's bad micro because he didn't do shit with his archers.
Okay, well, I'm a respectful caster, not using swear
Yeah,
words
but
and
I'm
not.
disrespectful to caster. I learned from the best.
Okay.
You know who the best is?
Liereyy.
Okay.
We agree, right?
I was
That's
referring
his-
to casters. Okay. Mr. Yo is losing 3 vs.
Liereyy is the best caster. Don't you think so?
Yes. True. Oh, another wheel down. Okay, Yo is struggling. Liereyy is also struggling at home, but he's making skirms.
What a wild game here. Double landing. And now we have some stone walls behind there. Gate still here.
Great tower from Liereyy though, like on the wood. And Yo already used the stone.
Oh boy. And oh god, out of range as well.
Look
Oh,
how
out of
messy this
vision.
game is though.
Yeah. But Yo will have 3 fishing ships, while Liereyy is sitting at basically 0.
True. But still, yeah, you're right. It's quite okay. This Euro has chances still. This gold is back. Oh my God, sorry. Sorry about that.
Oh god, I should have done the thing. I heard it coming, and I love when I watch your stream. Every time you sneeze, your screen goes like and I should have done the same effect here, even though you weren't controlling the mouse.
Right. Oh, the screen goes like shaking.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, landing around with the scouts here. What a beautiful move by Liereyy, and he will catch some
Oh,
villagers.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
pretty
sweet move.
Yeah. Oh, it's a hole.
Oh, that is over chopped, right?
Yeah. Super sloppy from Liereyy not to do more damage here though.
Well, he can still get around there at the left-hand side.
He's not even trying.
That's
Hello?
weird, right? Why is he
Yeah.
going with his scouts?
I don't know.
What are his scouts doing? Oh,
I
back
don't
into the
know.
transporter.
Oh. But why that way? Like, hello? What's that?
Oh, now the transporter to the right-hand side, scouts to the left-hand side again. Oh, that got AM communication with the one single player. Oh. We ordered a ferry.
Disaster.
Oh, got you.
Oh well. Okay. Well, the tower's doing great, shooting at the berries.
And now it's open at the front.
What?
It was open at the front for a second.
Oh. Liereyy should save his scout, wait for archers. Please.
That's what he's doing. Both players still having more army on the islands of their opponents. That could be some damage.
Dude,
Scouts
Liereyy
need too much
needs-
speed though.
Liereyy needs armor on the skirms if he's gonna deal with what MaSmoRra has.
No.
Oh, look at the micro from
occupation.
MaSmoRra on Lierey's island. Oh no, Lierey's not paying attention. He's gonna lose 3 bills on gold here. Lierey's not paying attention, but he's microing really well at Yo's island though. Like, Yo is losing way more bills than Liereyy.
Yeah, Bo is
Look at
losing quite a bit.
Look at Liereyy trying to build a lumber camp, and he's just standing there.
What, where?
What the?
Ah, oh god,
what is-
blocking.
Oh god.
Oh god, that one man is blocking it. Okay, now he goes for it.
Shit, he lost so much wood there.
Would love to see his face there. Meanwhile,
he
he's
has
still
no wood
doing
for
massive
skirms
amount of
because of that.
villager damage. Even amount of villagers.
No, is it? Like,
Well, it says 40 to 39. That's workers,
because
right?
Yo has fish.
Yeah,
Your capture rate is stupid.
it adds up.
A fish is not a veil.
Okay, then workers.
Yeah. Yo, I think like the actually idle lumber camp from Liereyy, right? It made him create way less skirms at home. Like, it stopped him from creating skirms. So his defense is way weakened by that. But this is so bad for Liereyy. What is Liereyy doing with the veils? What?
Oh
He's
god.
He's attacking the skirm. Okay. Well,
The
okay,
tower
fair
there.
enough. But this is a lot of idle time, right?
Yeah, for now he only has 2 archers at the front there.
Oh boy. You know what? I just hate the Liereyy goals. It's so unfortunate to have goals like that. That was good for Yodo. He's mining stone and he's towering up his base. Really nice. Lierey's putting archers in transport, going around again. And Yo is moving forward with his. Why are you typing?
Just saving something for the future.
Okay. Liereyy is sneaking with the transport. Did you take notes? Like, never co-cast with MbL again.
No. I want to ask hard-hitting questions after the game.
Okay. You see, Yo sent his army away, and now Liereyy comes in with 5 archers to kill everything.
Can he kill everything? Oh god.
Dude, he's gonna kill so much. 5 archers, 2 hit wills. Or 3 hit, I don't know. I don't know, I haven't played this game enough. Dude, he's killing all! Okay! Disaster! Yo!
Oh,
Yo!
man, that was brutal.
And at home, Lierey's defending. And look at the villager difference. Oh, Lierey's walking into the teeth.
Oh boy, runs around
Are we
there.
watching new player lobby or are we watching know who's number 2?
I don't know. I only know that there are people even losing to those weak players.
Yeah, by not paying attention. Oh, the transport's going down to Spearman. What the hell? No.
Oh, with the archers inside as well. Oh, got it.
This is better comedy than freaking anything I've seen.
Do you think this game is more comedy or me?
I don't know. Hard to say. Oh.
Oh man. Okay, next lumber camp here by Mr. Yo, who is 9 villagers behind now, but has 7 fishing ships.
Oh, look, he made a redock on Lierey's island and he's fishing like massively.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that's really sweet. Like that's such a nice little move, right? Like small little detail.
Yeah.
That's really well done, actually. Credit to Yo there. And Yo is about to click castle while Lierey is Lierey's dead. Because 2 stables from Yo now on the way to castle age, spamming in knights. What will happen, you think?
I think Liereyy will go for double with X and maybe wheelbarrow.
Yeah, he already did. Okay. Yeah, that was very late upgrades from
It's a
Liereyy.
lot of farms by him now. Look at that
Oh, look.
second mill there.
Look on Yo's island. Liereyy will ungarrison his archers, but in comes 3 skirmishes, clearing up all those new archers that Liereyy made.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, so he ungarrisons to kill the archer, and those 3 skirms coming in. Something would happen to me. Like, I would be so pissed.
I think castle age timings honestly will be somewhat even.
No.
I think Liereyy will be.
No.
I think Liereyy will be 30 seconds behind.
No. No.
Okay, how much do you think he will be behind?
He's gonna click castle age when Yo is about 80 or 90%.
Okay, so 50 seconds behind.
We'll see. Or he will call GG when Yo hits castle. No, actually, not with the score being that even.
Yeah, I would be surprised as well.
Just, I never seen Liereyy play so sloppy, right? Making so many mistakes. Like, he's always flawless, right? It's really just like unusual to see Liereyy like this.
Well, for now he has the score lead to clear up most of the island there.
He's
Didn't
playing
see
like
this-
me when I'm in top shape, you know, like.
And the difference is 38 seconds.
And how much did you say initially?
30 seconds.
You were so wrong.
Yeah, 8 seconds idle TC again by Liereyy. Not clicking. Okay, stable still not spotted here by Liereyy. Didn't even see the part of that island, but he has to know that there is still a villager, right? That's a bit surprising.
Yeah, double stable from Yo, no flooded knights. Liereyy needs a town center, but he can't afford it.
Oh, yeah, no
And-
stone.
Yeah, and those villagers are just dead on the gold. Yo knows about the gold now, right? Let's see. Yeah, he knows. He's gonna send knights there right away, right? Let's click the stables. Gather point. Gather point. Gather point are actually right next to the stable.
No, we can't see that with capture age.
The score is really like weird, right? Deceiving, I would say.
Can a monk with the relic be in a transport ship? Yes. And if the transport ship dies, the relic spawns on the closest land to the dying spot.
You know, information like that is really useful to have, Neely.
Yeah, I know. I also would one day would love to know how many archers I need to two-shot villagers.
Probably about 7. Are you doing the math?
No. I'm trying to not laugh on stream.
Okay. Do you know how many?
Obviously.
I don't. How many is it then?
Do the math yourself.
No!
That might be more entertaining for the stream.
I don't want to
try
use
to
my
do the
brain
math.
power before I play my set.
Okay, well then come back after the 2 sets. 6 games, and you still have enough time to do the math then.
Well, I'm just going for my intuition that says 7. Usually, like, the intuition is right.
Okay. Defensive castle by Mr. Yo, I didn't see that coming.
Very nice. He's
Interesting.
super safe at
defensive
home while
spots.
he's making damage at Liereyy. Liereyy needs a TC on his gold ASAP or else he's dead. Like, it's so obvious. Like, the first thing Liereyy should aim for is a safe gold place, right? He needs safe gold. He needs to make a TC.
Yeah.
What is he doing instead? He's doing counter attack. He's doing like fucking. Sorry for the language. Sorry. He's doing freaking attack on Yo.
Way better. No one knew what you wanted to say.
Yeah. But, he's defending well though with elephants. Nice.
Well, only as long as the monk isn't here.
But since elephants are so nerfed and they don't do 100% splash damage, Liereyy dies when the
still
Magnet
convert
comes
them.
out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hanging on the way.
God.
Liereyy? I don't see him holding this gold. What is the villager? It's actually open.
Oh my god!
How did? Oh, is it just the waypoint from the TC?
It has to be open. Check.
I think
open.
it has.
It was open.
It was open. Okay.
It was open.
Knights are now running in. We have forging on those even. Kills the elephant first, and oh god, Liereyy still no defense. Now finally he has enough stone to build a defensive TC. Goes for a second barracks on his starting island trying to defend this.
Wow.
Wow.
Is Liereyy gonna get clean sweep like
9-0?
sets in a row? Yeah. So
Very likely
disappointing.
at the moment. If I see his remaining schedule.
Well, not against me. He will. No, he will win 3-0 against me.
He won 3-0.
Dude, Liereyy has never lost to me in a set ever.
Okay.
I can't beat Liereyy. He's my kryptonite. Okay, Liereyy lost all the villagers on gold. This game's over.
Did you ever beat me in a series?
No, but we haven't played ever since I got a little bit good.
That was that my question?
No, but like,
okay,
if you want to
okay.
play, we can do a series.
Well, you play your tournament first.
Sure. We can do. We can play at the ECL lab. Bring your hotkeys.
Do you think I need hotkeys?
Well, I know you need hotkeys.
Okay, defensive TC now for Liereyy, who's only 10 population behind, is a solid 7 workers behind, and 10 fishing ships, which are losing in efficiency. Liereyy continues with the boom here. Population is actually damn close. I'm a bit surprised that Yo didn't get more conversions against those elephants. Now goes out here to grab some more stone, but oh boy, Crossman already waiting for him.
This game is actually still close, but did you see like Yo's conversion? The elephant was just about to kill the monk, and then the monk got it.
Must be nice. If only you
So-
were that lucky with conversions.
Who do you think has advantage here though?
I think Yo.
Really?
Yes.
Because if you look at Yo's island, he's missing. He doesn't have a safe gold. He's doesn't have stone. And Yo, I mean Liereyy is getting his islands back. He's getting his whole island back. And that's a very comfortable thing. Like he's controlling Yo's island while getting his own island back. So Yo, what Yo needs to do now is work pretty hard to get his island back, right?
Okay. Or just raid Liereyy in the back while he's not noticing.
You see Liereyy also getting resources. Like very. Oh yeah, damn, that's bad. Oh my god.
And he's pulling the
Why-
villagers from stone, but not from wood.
Yeah, that's... Like, those Liereyy think his wood villagers are unkillable?
Yeah. Well, he was
because
hoping
they
that
have
the
an
knights are
axe.
following.
Yeah, Liereyy sits on 1000 food, but refuses to produce villagers.
He wants to go in.
While Yo is sitting on 600 food, produces villagers.
He doesn't want to go in.
He does. He can go in sooner or later. Yeah, Yo is being really annoying with the knights. The mobility is so good.
Next landing from Liereyy.
Why does Liereyy want to go imp so fast? What's the plan?
Arbalest. Arbalest.
Arbalest?
Arbalest.
Arbalest? Dude,
Arbalest.
what are they gonna do? You can't push in.
Arbalest.
Arbalest. I don't know what to say. It's making Balkan arrow now.
Yeah. Thing is, Yo still does not have access to his second gold, right? And his starting gold is running out in very soon. 400 gold.
He really doesn't have a second building, he has no wood. Oh, he has university, okay, look at him. Oh god, he was getting pushed away from the Yo's island.
Is he really?
I don't know.
No.
Well, those pikes are super strong.
What pikes?
The dead pikes,
Ah, yeah.
they're strong.
More monks are coming. I think Liereyy should have started with archer ranges, but he didn't have the wood for it. That would be ugly. Now trying to go for the second landing and losing all the knights. All the elephants as well. All the crossbows. Oh man.
Yeah, 50 pop to 100 pop. How did Liereyy do this? Like, how did he fall this far behind?
Well, it was the ugly landing, right? Gold spot's very open, and then I think, well, the scout opening makes a lot of sense to get a lot of control, and if the opponent is on scout, on basically only water economy, you can do massive amount of damage. But since Yo simply had the barracks, he could go for instant spearmen, and they are so good then. Japanese spearmen to defend the scouts.
But I mean, it was starting to look good when he cleared up, starting to clear up the island, his own island from his zero buildings. So suddenly he just lost everything that was cleaning it. He patrolled back and forth with like 5 elephants, which is now landed Yo with, and he stopped producing wills. Like he could have just mass-produced wills, go for like 4 times at a boom, and harassed Yo's island and control the resources from Yo. But now Yo is taking back everything.
Yeah, that's true, and that was the gold. I think he wanted to just rush up there, get 15 Arbalest, and if he gets a 15 Arbalest on that island, that's really tricky for Yo to kill.
Yeah, but rushing imp is not usually the best option. And now Liereyy getting raided on the goal with 2 elephants. Yo hitting it, and GG call, yeah.
Well, that is one of the strengths of melee. And he had, I would say, like 8 crossbowmen. If he didn't get the clear up there, could produce. I don't mind the idea too much.
I don't know. I don't agree with the landing in general from Liereyy. Not like that.
Why? What should he have done differently? Archers?
Oh, but this is really good for me. Yo is winning. Oh, yeah, I have to message Liereyy. You realize you started 20 seconds behind Yo? Like you were 1 build behind from start. Let's see what Liereyy answers. Maybe I'll go on TSP. Usually on TSP with hard.
Motivational words from the AM teammates. I love that team spirit. So it kind of has to be Bedouins or Cross. Yo can decide now, and I think just finishing it with Chinese 3-0 would make a lot of sense. Was it good for MbL? You're winning all? Because then, if MbL wins Tato and has a reasonable score against Liereyy, he's through. And if he wins both series, he's through as well. But otherwise, it could get really tricky with multiple people having won 2 series. If Yo wins 3 series, MbL's through with winning 2 and could be through with winning 1 series. So that's what he's hoping for. It's still Liereyy home map. It was Lierey's home map. Islands was Lierey's home map, and Team Islands is his second home map. So now we still have 2 home maps left for Mr. Yo as well. Baumschlag, thanks for the Prime. For Series 2 and 3, we'll have Mr. Onlu back, by the way. He was just very late today. Didn't really plan on MbL co-cast, but he's surely adding some spice here, I would say. We play Team Islands now? I don't think so. I know the rules are wrong at the top. Sarah now the best player in AM. We have to ask MbL that. Which civs have been played on islands? Japanese and Malay. So Chinese Indians is the obvious choice here for Bedouins. You don't know Hart is the best player at AM? That would be funny. I think it's still loser home map, even if it's consecutive. Not sure what happened yesterday with your Tato. We had different home maps. Home maps of different players. That's why I'm saying it must be a little frustrating for AM teammates to see Liereyy so unmotivated a few days before his F1. No, absolutely not. It is very frustrating for them. We can ask MbL about his feelings about this. Yeah, it has to be bad. Arena plus Islands were my home maps. Oh, good that we have Tato around to tell us. Tato could be a good co-caster for the later series as well, right? The MbL Liereyy one. So now it is Team Islands behind. And that most likely... Oh god, what are we picking for Team Islands? Berbers? Against Huns? Oh man. Maybe that's just a fake from AM with Liereyy out of shape. I don't think so. Hello, MbL.
I gotta answer what happened.
Answer.
Yeah, Liereyy was, or like, Yo was taking long to ready up, and Liereyy was ready up, so he alt-tabbed a little bit, and when he alt-tabbed back, he was in the game.
And calling a restart wasn't an option?
I asked him, Liereyy, why didn't you call restart? And his answer, there is a restart? So basically, he didn't know that there was a restart.
This is so bad, man.
Yeah. Freaking Larry, man.
How frustrated are you with him?
I'm not. I mean, I know he's given up a long time ago.
Okay. Who do you think would be a good addition for AM?
Team disband.
That's the best option for you?
Yeah. After ECL, there's no AM.
Okay.
Probably. I don't freaking know. Depends if they come back or not.
What would need to happen in the AoE world that Liereyy gets motivation?
Money, I guess.
How much?
Enough for him to live on it.
Okay.
Comfortably. Maybe get rich. Who knows?
Okay.
That's what he's aiming for in Dota, right? Getting that monies.
Okay.
Who's Sarah? Is it your girlfriend?
Yeah.
I mean, there's someone called Sarah in your chat.
Yeah. You know, obviously, every female person in the chat has to be my girlfriend. Okay. Something that won't happen in my tournament. We have the switch of colors.
Alright. Liereyy thinks he can do better as yellow.
Probably.
Korea! Such a bad save. It's bad! What are they doing?
So
And you said Berbers for islands. You were so wrong.
yeah, but this feels so weird. Okay, Liereyy in yellow with Spanish on Team Islands against Koreans on Team Islands by Mr. Yo. The only civilization that does not have demos, which are so important in Fire Galley fights. This has to be Tower Masterpiece.
Yes, by both.
Kind of, right?
Who wins post-imp though, Spanish or Korea?
Spanish. What?
What?
Okay, yeah. Spanish.
You sure?
Yes.
Keep towers on the shore by Korea with
Cannon,
Turkish.
Cannon Galleon?
Sorry. Oh God. Well, you have to expect sneezes with me as a co-caster.
Yeah, it's fine. I did the camera shaking.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay. You're such a retard. Okay. That's what we call teamwork, I guess. Jesus. So you still think you still you still think fuck yeah, you still think Koreans is not better than Spanish, Nim?
No, Spanish are way better.
Why?
Did you ever see Spanish Cannon Galleons? Did you ever see that
Yes,
they
I
have all
see
the upgrades?
But did you see turtle ships?
Shipwright, turtle ships.
Oh,
They cost
yo,
180
has extra
gold.
boars.
Who has extra boars?
Yo, he's scouting them.
Yeah, that's a bit far away, my friend.
Liereyy as well, actually. Well, he can take it with the scouts. Hello.
Oh, I thought you shouldn't take the boars with the scout.
He can take one at least, and it's uphill, so he only loses like math 25%. So he only loses like 14 HP.
What?
Right?
It's
A boar
25% reduction.
So a boar uphill does 7 damage.
7.5, yeah.
7.5. Like, have you ever seen a villager with 20.5 HP?
No, but after 2
No.
hits, it's 15 HP.
True.
Not 24. Like 15
True.
damage, not 16 damage. Or 14
Yeah, but
damage.
like, so you know, AoE is like stupid that way.
What? Why? It works in fractions. It just doesn't display them.
Did you know that like, when you're gonna sell, for example, let me think. When you're gonna buy, my brain is standing still. Wait.
Okay,
wait.
Liereyy is luring the boar with a scout, exactly what we expected. Got 2 hits. All on even flat ground though. Okay, what did I not know about Age of Empires? Tell me.
When you buy 100 food for, let's say, 40. Wait. How does the market work again?
Oh god.
I forgot how the market works. Can I open a game and try? I completely forgot. How does it work again? You buy 100 food for 40 gold?
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's an option. Yeah.
That's an option. Okay. So let's say you have. It says you have 40 gold in your bag, right?
What?
Let's say.
Okay, let's say we have 40 gold. Yeah.
Yeah, let's say you have 40 gold,
Yeah.
and you go to the market, and the gold is 40 gold. Just buy 100 food, right?
Yeah.
And then you click, and
Yes.
it doesn't buy you 100 food. Does that happen to you?
No.
It does. It does happen a lot because
Why?
you have 39 point something food. Gold, I mean. So it won't let you buy, even though it says 40. It won't let you buy until you get a little bit more gold. It counts in decimals, but you can't see them. So when you try to buy that 100 food with 40 gold, it won't let you. It's Gentle has told me this.
Okay. Yeah, never happened to me. I always have enough gold.
Right.
Did you know that if you don't build any trade cards, you can have more army?
Yes. And sell wood. Oh, the tower rush coming.
Transporter of Yo landing is here. First tower. That's an instant watchtower. Interesting.
Well, it's like a backup tower, right?
Yeah.
Lierey's gonna spot it immediately.
And then the trash starts. We have one fire galley. Liereyy did go for the back dock. Not the perfect positioning there. And 11:30. Exactly the language we wanted to avoid. And
What the frick is that dock, man?
goes for the outpost now. Gets the kill against the scout.
Dude,
First tower's
Can
up.
can we talk about the dock Liereyy made? Like, doesn't he know that the corners got more fish?
Okay.
What?
Now defensive tower.
What do you
it's
say
not the
okay
best-
for?
Well, it's not the best dog.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but that's what you said. I'm not getting paid to repeat what you already said. Oh boy! Age of Trapires.
You're not getting paid for you're not getting paid for anything anyway. I don't know, whatever.
What do you think
Okay,
I'm getting
here we
paid
go.
for?
Well,
Well,
money is not the question. Let's go for the defense of Liereyy here. Oh, nice defense tower. I love this kind of games.
okay. Building the tower with 4 villagers, 6 villagers, 2 or 5
Oh
villagers
look,
to
the villager
build
is
it
just
now.
gonna get walled out. I don't know. There's no point sending that.
Well,
guy
it
there.
forces 1 villager to be off the tower for a small second.
Yeah.
How long does a Korean tower take to compare to a Spanish tower? What are the building bonuses?
Spanish builds at 30% faster, and a Korean tower is 5% faster. So a Spanish build 25% faster.
What? Only 5% faster?
A Korea build 5%. Yes, it got nerfed
Oh!
from
Villager lost for Liereyy. Ta-dum.
where?
In the TC, went for his second/third
Oh
boar.
my god, he's so noob, man. Okay, so you know what I really like from Yo? The mill he's built. Oh my god, what a sexy mill. Like, he has 2 shorefish, he's already taken 1, and then there's the dare. What a great mill. Look at Leary's resources though, Nilly.
I'm looking. Well, he played fast castle and lost 2 villagers, 1 scout. So
He's gonna go conks, that's so smart. He's gonna go land Yo with conks.
sick. Now I know why he picked Spanish.
Yes.
Because of conquistadors.
Yeah, but think about it, like FC conks, so good here.
Whew.
It's gonna be awesome.
Good that
Do
we
you
picked
think-
Team Islands for that.
Neely, question.
Oh god.
Do you think he's gonna transport Vils and build castle on his island? Or, number 2, build
B.
island castle on his island and transport conks over?
B.
B? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oof. Nice, I'm right.
But the thing is,
Oh,
Neely,
but.
that when Liereyy has conks, Yo will already have defensive towers all around his base.
Oh.
And then Yo comes to Liereyy comes to Yo's base, and then Yo will be castlage and have guard towers all around his base. And then
Oh.
Liereyy will have 2 TC already,
Oh.
and then Liereyy will be ahead in Vils, and then it will go to Imp, and Liereyy will win.
Ah. Oh.
Yes, I already spoiled the whole game. for that
Okay.
one.
Well, then let's tab out and discuss game number 4 coming up. Bedouins.
Bedouins. We have to see the TC placement first.
Okay. Well, then let's watch the game before.
Yeah. Let's watch. Let's watch.
Okay. I think it could be really good, like at Japanese game shows as well. Oh, yeah, oh.
Yes, yes.
By the way, he's
very good.
building his castle on the other
He's gonna.
side.
Yes, yes, yes.
And
So option.
Yo
Oh
sees
my
it.
god, disaster! It's gonna be
One
so bad.
galley. This is interesting. Oh god, galley blocking each other now. He needs quite
You know
some
what's gonna
hits though.
happen? He's gonna start building the castle, and he's gonna get denied by
By the
by
tower.
towers.
Yeah, this is so bad.
This
And
is
the
so
transporter
bad.
will die behind this. Now he's sending his own villagers back. Oh god, Liereyy. This kind of reminds me of the castle against Tedo. Oh, and he's running away. 52 HP here. Not a second military unit though.
Oh, it's good though if he gets far away from this, like in the corner, and then makes a castle on the hill, for example. Then
He should
Yo
just
gonna
make the castle at home.
obviously.
Now he's building an outpost. Yo is not underreacting. Defensive tower against the outpost.
And
Very
he will
scared.
check with Wales. Liereyy, gate, 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 gate. Da, da. Oh, he's gonna make the castle and wall the villagers in, but he's playing against the Chinese. He's gonna lag, and the lag is gonna ruin everything. Oh my god, Liereyy, honestly, this is so bad.
Nice split by Yo with all the villagers. Transporter
thing-
going down.
Transport dead, and Liereyy is dead. Liereyy has no fish. Yo has 2. Oh my god.
7
And
and producing 3 more.
thing is, Yo either gonna make a castle or he's gonna make super duper tower rush on Lierey's island. But I think he's gonna actually transfer Vales over to Lierey's main gold and build a castle on the wood and gold.
I think Liereyy should just have started his castle at home.
I think he should have started his Dota career before AoE career, to be honest. This is a disaster. We don't need to watch this. We don't deserve to watch this. Bad for number 2, this is bad for number shit, you know? Like, this is a disaster. This is terrible.
How could he get Kongs over then? Well, so far we only have one single galley. So we can still use the transporter.
I wonder if Tato's ready to play right away. That would be nice, so I don't have to wait until...
Oh, I want to fit to the schedule.
You do?
No.
No.
Monday?
Well, they don't really play hide and seek. It's like see and hit. Now the tower, transporter number 2 to the front. Galley spots it again. Oh god. Well, I have a small deja vu here. Villagers going to the front. That transporter is going to die. Villagers are around again. Look at that. How much stone both players have. It's just ridiculous. Look at that. Yo knows that game. Villagers coming from the left hand side. Oh, Liereyy will be so surprised. Like, oh, luckily I'm walled now through the right hand side. Oh god. Oh.
Do you have the feeling Lierey's playing serious?
Oh, I heard something.
A castle coming up on the
No.
main gold.
I heard a turtle. A
I
turtle
see
should
the
two-shot a transporter.
It cannot chase it, though, so slow.
Yeah.
Look at the castle Yo was making.
I'm looking.
Oh god.
Okay, look at the castle Liereyy is making. Very well protected.
Is he trying to write something with those palisade walls?
Like AM for ECL finals.
Lierey's benched.
Well, what can Koreans do? If there's a castle coming up, you only have 400 stone in the bank. Liereyy could even go for a second castle here.
Salidora?
I think it's clever by Yo to just kill the villagers and only then build the defensive tower against that. It just forces Liereyy to lose more stone as well.
Dude, this series, I don't think even Yo has played good. I think Lierey's just played bad. What do you think?
I would never be that disrespectful.
GG. Oh my god.
Huh. This could be your month of third places, MbL.
Yeah, it seems so.
And we will have MbL versus Liereyy, the main event of the evening.
No,
Coming
we'll
up
have
at
me against Tato.
No, but that's the main event of the evening. Later
Alright.
tonight.
Well, if I win Tato, I'll just doesn't matter how I do against Liereyy, right?
Oh, that sounds like I will talk to Liereyy and we will make something happen, but I don't really want to talk on stream about that. And now I'm laughing to pretend like, nearly that was a funny joke.
Laughing nervously because I know he's right.
Okay, final words for the whole series? Maybe some good words. Only good words.
I'll destroy. Let's ask Tato if he's ready now.
Oh, great good words. Okay.
Tato's not online, is he?
He was in my chat, so.
Yeah. I don't see him.
KD,
probably-
by the way. Estimate
having
the
some
estimate
tapas
the
or something.
KD of the game before.
Oh, I don't know. It's KD. Liereyy killed 3 units. Yo killed 20. I don't know.
Very
I didn't
close.
see.
23 to 1.
23 to 1. Oh man.
Well, not the closest game of Age of Empires ever. 24 losses because Gaia killed the same amount of units in this game as Liereyy. Oh boy. Tato against MbL next. Good luck. Do you need a warm-up?
I haven't warmed up. Yeah, true.
Oh boy.
Want to play 1v1 MaSmoRra?
Deathmatch, you mean?
No. No, unrated. I won't take your punts. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, we can.
Oh, Vivi. Oh, never mind.
Play Vivi, yeah.
You want to cast?
I would only cast if you were in TeamSpeak.
If I wasn't on Discord, you mean?
If you're, yeah, kind of the same, yeah.
But you can't cast because then I hear you.
Well, I could be muted in one direction.
What am I gonna say?
You can still comment and like, what the shit are these villagers doing?
Okay. Look at his puntas, man. It's so juicy. I want them all. Let's actually play Hanbar against Vivi and see what. It's just... Are you still here?
I'm still here.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna ask him Hanswar question mark. What color did I play against Yo? Purple? I think so. Purple's.
I don't know.
Purple's nice color.
Okay.
What color did I play? Neely.
How would I
Green.
know?
Green. Green is nice color.
Oh, they just made a food announcement for ECL finals.
Do Neely, you want me
Yes,
to explain
hi.
explain your counter colors, by the way?
Yes, absolutely. I'm
Okay.
asking that myself for years.
If a player goes blue, you go green. Green counters blue. If a player goes for green, you go purple. Purple counters green. If a player goes yellow, you go red.
Yeah, that's
you
what
go-
I'm always doing when I play Viper. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. That's why I'm always winning.
If also a player goes yellow, you can, if red doesn't work, you can try green. That's the way counter colors work. If you go yellow, you will have the superior advantage, but if another player goes green, it's kind of difficult as well.
Makes sense. Continue.
What do you mean? There's not more
Yeah.
to say. Like if
Yeah, but
okay, so if a
how do
player
you
goes,
counter green?
how you counter green is usually with red.
Okay, how do you counter red?
With with green. It doesn't make sense. Wait. So I was gonna explain you how you counter orange and gray. Okay, so you counter orange. If you want to counter orange, you go gray, because then you're both invisible. But usually you want to go Alt G if you go gray and orange.
But then you are not countering anymore.
Yeah, but you store a counter because he will also go Alt G. Because then the orange player or the gray player.
But that's not a counter, that's just negating.
Yeah, but then you can't do mind games.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready to play Vivi.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, he doesn't respond to Hunt's War, he just go random. You want Civ win, man. You want Civ win. I understand. Like, thing is with Vivi, always gets better map and better Civ when I play against him. No matter what.
That's obviously so bad. Vivi is a guy who can really punish you for a bad
My
map.
Yars is Burmese, so...
That's why MbL feels this way.
Oh, who do you favor here, Neely?
Vivi.
With Burmese?
Oh, you already said civilizations. Burmese against Magyar?
Yeah, I'm Magyar.
Magyar. Easy win.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Strategy with Magyar?
Scout into crossbow into halberdier CA trap war win against Burmese because he overcommitted.
I think I'm going MaSmoRra because my gold is very forward, and if he goes MaSmoRra forward, I'm dying to that. So I'm going MaSmoRra. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. So he's blue, so I countercolor him with green.
Easy
Wait,
win.
Yes, exactly.
I understood that, yeah.
But are you gonna take those countercolors into consideration when you play?
No, I just hope that my opponent picks yellow more often because I'm always sticking with red.
Why are you going red all the time? Like, red is like okay.
I don't want my opponent to miss my raids.
Let me tell you
Right?
something about
Red is the most visible color, and I'm an honorable man. So if I raid him, he should see that.
Exactly.
And should have time to react.
Red is a clumsy color. Basically, you make clumsy mistakes when you're red because it's such a fat, ugly color. So you just like feel like a slow potato when you play red. Green is kind of a fast color. Do you know why?
No.
Because when you play green, it feels so light. You know, everything feels much lighter. It's actually true. If you want to play good in a team game, though, I would probably recommend teal. Not because just Max plays it, but just because it's just like a fat, solid color. Really nice.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So, like, how many would you put on wood if you go MaSmoRra recently?
4.
4? Okay. I like to do 3. Because then I can do like 21 MaSmoRras.
Sick.
Yes.
That's not what Hera taught me.
Hera is trash. Like, he always loses to me.
Okay. Well, then I should pay you $30 an hour.
No, I don't coach, dude.
Ah, okay. Why?
I don't know. Like, I'm a guy that thinks effort is causing me depression. So if I put
What effort is causing you depression?
not really depression, but it kind of, I don't have energy, you know. If I put a lot of energy into everything, I won't have more energy for anything. You understand?
No.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that I could do coaching, but
Pressure is causing you depression.
no. Let's not put depression is kind of bad word to use. But I don't know. Like, I guess I'm lazy.
Aha! Now we're getting closer to the truth.
Oh, I'm getting lamed. You think he's gonna give me back?
Yeah, absolutely. Just ask him kindly for it.
Yes, he gave me back. I don't lame him. That's like, I don't lame in rated games. Because I'm nice, boy.
Yeah, absolutely. I've never seen you lame in rated games before.
Yeah, before. That's the thing, before. It's not anymore. Really.
Okay. Question.
Answer.
I think you're a very honorable and respectable man. And you promised to never, ever play Arena again.
Yes.
What happens if Tato picks Arena against you?
Well, I have played Arena again, that's the thing. So that's promise already
So
broke.
you are a liar sometimes?
Sometimes.
Like
Sometimes.
science, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, there's thing is, nearly something you gotta learn. I don't know if it's common in Germany or not, but there's some things that is very
Lying?
bad.
No, it's not common in Germany.
No, but it's some things that is very bad lying about. Like, for example, if you had an affair with someone else, if you're in a relationship, that's really bad. If you don't tell someone. But if
You wait. Let's rewind. Do you think the problem of cheating at someone is not telling instead of the
no,
cheating act?
no, 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 no. Okay, okay. Let me rephrase that. I know that it sounded bad. So, when you're in a relationship, you promise to be with that one person,
Yeah.
and not with anyone else.
Depends on
Then,
the form of relationship. You are
and then you lie
speaking
about that.
closed
Like, yeah, but
monogamous
if you're
relationships,
in
right?
a mono thingy relationship.
Yeah, mono thingy. But who's doing mono thingies? That's 90s style.
Oh, you're into that polo thingy,
Polo thingy.
the Marco Polo, you know?
Yeah. He was one of the inventors. He basically discovered polygamy.
Okay.
That's how it's called. That's why it's called polo.
Oh, really?
Polygamy, yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, I think it's more common in Germany with a polo.
Yeah, and now you wonder why the Viper moved to Germany.
No, I don't wonder.
Because
Wicked.
his parents said, Norway, one girl, one relationship. And then he was like, Debbie, let's move to Germany. Holla!
Yes, exactly. Dude, he's going ham on the man at arms. I'm scared.
We're seeing 4 for now. Ow. Wouldn't it have been better to not take all those hits?
I lost a bit. I lost a villager. I hate playing as Vivi, man. He's just so freaking annoying.
Oh, I hear a lot of fighting on your end.
That was intense.
Why did you keep 3 on gold? You think you needed that many
archers.
for archers? Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you stop after 4 minute arms, I think 2. Oh, you added the 5th one as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he has advantage though, because he's got a free wood upgrade. But if I can maintain some kind of safety, if I wall myself, for example, I think I'm okay. Tower on the hill. Walls. Like, this is time where you wall your base. Not earlier than this. I lost the veil though, that's bad. Please just stop this man, shit.
Think someone playing against you as Burmese should be one of your best matchups.
Why?
Because they can't play the skirm war against you.
He's making scouts, what a guy, dude. Dude, I'm not weak against skirms.
No, you're super strong against skirms. But
So
your
why is it
opponent
that?
is way weaker if he doesn't have the second defense upgrade with his skirms. Because he can't just mirror you skirm against skirm.
Yes, yes, true, true. Huh, okay, so Neely,
Yes.
what do you think will happen this game? Without spoiling too much.
Without spoiling too much? Well, I'm 1.5 minutes behind you, right?
Alright.
So I think you will lose your 2 archers against the
Yes.
scouts. Then I think you will be completely walled up, have a defensive tower. You will go for mass archer skirm. I hope that he's not going for a Rambai, because those are really bad against you. I think you will play one Mangonel. Will still go for a Rambai that won't do much. You will camp hills, won't do much against his Mangonels. Will scream like, what the lag? Because he's Chinese. And then we'll fall back. We will have a game that you lose mid-imp against massive Hussar raids because you had a hole and overchopped.
Okay, well, I'm not chopping within the back, so I think I'm good at that.
Yeah, it's mid-imp, I said.
Oh, he's making a lot of defensive towers, which means he's on stone already, so he's gonna go Iron Mice. Interesting, I'm gonna mass a lot of crossbowmen, go ballistics, and see what happens from there, okay? Also gonna put one on stone later on so I can get my TC rolling. Sounds good?
Sounds good to me.
Also, I'm gonna be active with my archers around this base so to force more defensive towers.
Did you spot your hole yet?
I don't have a hole.
Okay.
I don't. Dude, I don't have a hole.
Okay, I'm waiting for 1.5 minutes to see one villager bugging
Dude.
out against the wall.
I don't have a hole. I sent spearmen into my base. I don't have a hole.
Ah, okay, that's sad. I thought I idled the villager there.
Oh.
But you are too good.
Dude, I don't have holes. Like, I rarely have holes in those.
Okay, on a
Really?
scale of 1 to 10, how good you think your people reading skills are?
People reading
Yes.
in real life. Oh, I have a hole! Oh my god! How?
Yeah, if you don't build buildings too close to each other, then that's what we call a hole.
Oh, he broke in!
Ah.
I didn't hear it because you talked.
Now it's on me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you were talking, man.
I told you you had a hole.
No, there wasn't a hole. He broke in and I didn't hear it. And then I started sending spearmen in the shit. Fuck. Ah, he's up already. Dude, he's so fast. What upgrade does he have on the scouts? Like, how can he afford castle with 3, 4, 5 defensive tower? And 21 minute uptime.
Just Vivi things.
He has +1 armor on his scout, so he's going for some knights. Fine with that.
I told you that before.
Did you?
As in my prediction, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When you asked me how the game would go.
Didn't know you mentioned knights.
Yes.
Yes.
MbL should train on water maps. On Arabia, he is the best.
Water maps? What if I don't enjoy water maps?
MbL fan 1234. What if he doesn't enjoy water maps?
Ah, he's booming.
He should still train them, otherwise he will never be considered a good all-around player.
Well, I killed Yo in water map yesterday, so shut the fuck up. Why are you laughing?
People are writing funny stuff here.
Funny stuff as in...
They're comedians.
Right.
If I
Oh my god, that's a lot of knights.
told you about the term the Holy Trinity of Castle Age, what would you expect out of that?
What was it? No, I'm struggling. I'm struggling.
Okay. Well, I predicted struggling, right?
Yeah.
Against the first mangonel, but then you camp the hill. And you get imp. You only die mid Imperial Age. Don't worry. You won't die within the next 20
Only
minutes.
die mid-imp?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said.
No. He suddenly has +2 knights, like, out of nowhere. A lot of +2 knights.
But he only built 7 defensive towers. 8 defensive towers, I would have been surprised.
Right.
How he fought it +2. Don't you think, like, being humiliated by Vivi now is a bad mindset for you for the upcoming series?
Humiliated? Who's saying I'm gonna get humiliated? Oh, fuck.
One more month for that fancy golden hippo.
Is it really impressive how he upped so fast with going defensive tower, 5 men at arms, and scouts?
Not if you see what's happening. Feels pretty standard.
It's actually really impressive, I think.
Would you be up for a best of 31 against Vivi and everyone had to play once a civilization once?
I think I kind of fucked this game actually.
Thanks for the answer.
No, and only one civilization?
Yeah, like, no, not only one civilization. You had to play every civilization once. Or you cannot repeat best of 31.
Well, it's 31. Who the fuck wants to play that?
That's my question.
No, I don't want to play best of 31.
Okay,
It's
what's
one-
the longest best of X you would play against Vivi?
in a row or?
Well, best of 31 obviously would be spread over like 4 days.
Best of 5.
Best of 5 is the longest you would play against Vivi.
Best of 7.
Best
I
of
really-
7 is the longest you would play against Vivi.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't realize he made so many knights. That's kind of messed up.
Okay, because I just had a sponsor who said $1,000 Vivi against MbL show match, but he wanted best of 9. But if you only want to do best of 7, then I kind
Who
of...
said
MbL is declining. Sorry.
that? Dude,
Okay.
of course I'll decline that.
Well, maybe another day. Don't you feel like your 30C is kind of in the open and could easily get pressured by him? Especially because you saw the Knights and Mangonels?
Yes.
Why did you build it there then?
He's pausing a lot.
Okay, that makes sense then. Then I would have built it the same.
I built it there because that's where my resources are. A castle on my face. How does he afford all this shit?
Okay.
I just gotta retreat my bills then, I guess.
Okay, I will stop asking question now. I think it's getting into the real intense phase where he has to allow himself to get to the comeback. Otherwise, he will just lose. I don't want to like get him into a not proper mind. So We can ask him about the series against Liereyy and Shadow later on as well. And yeah, it's a very tricky situation for me. I think he already lost. He will easily lose that TC. Now goes on to Pikeman way too late. It's not going to work out for him. Yeah, he's dead for sure. As of 35 Arena MbL versus Vivi, please. I think if we put $1,000 on the line, MbL might even do it, but he probably wouldn't enjoy it. Yeah, this is live and MbL is talking to me, yes, the whole time. Welcome. I was back university there. Don't really get that.
This is very old.
I didn't like that TC by him at all. I think it either had to be here. Buckelman 1.
Ah!
Thanks. Uh-oh.
Down castle.
MbL is building a defensive castle. Interesting. MbL goes in. Vivi is sitting at 200 food, 150 gold. Score difference is brutal, yeah. Co-casting with one of the players is next level. Yeah, 1.5 minutes delay kind of hurt us a bit. But not as hurt as those two villagers here. Optimistic. Okay, he screamed out castle. I think a bit further on the hill would have been nice. Maybe the deer blocked that actually. Oh god, those mangonels will be so bad. Oh boy. And I think he got it up in the end. Otherwise he would have screamed more. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh did he? Oh god, he lost everything. Lol. Okay. I don't have the greatest social. That's the defense still.
Don't have resources nearly. Help.
Where's his gold? His gold is here. The other one. Mangonel Knight, is what I predicted. Okay, now he got the castle up after all. He said, this is Pickle. What else can happen? This could have been a good 30C spot as well, but then he's not really controlling the gold, so I see why he built it here. I think this one would have been better though. Yeah. Okay, villager count, he is behind by 40. Lol. Vivi's up to him as well. MbL can somehow catch up. 25 villagers behind. Will lose all his crossmen as well. Yeah, Vivi on the way to him. Yes.
I think your prediction might be right with the Hussar raid.
I'm a wizard when it comes to age empires.
Seems so.
But he didn't overchop yet.
That's true.
Yeah, but simply because you lost too many villagers. Didn't have enough villagers to overchop.
Okay.
What do you think is his population?
I am 103. I think he's 130.
Okay. Where now we 103. 1.5 minutes is long. Now it's closer game. You think so? Oh, he will kill the castle. Okay, well MbL was off by 10 pop then. right? When he was 103. 118. So better than MbL expected. Score is very even here. And villager difference is only 20. That's pretty sick. Maybe playing 3 TC, MbL is playing 4 TC, lost 1 at one point. Hazard and +4 defense is coming now. Trying to beat the micro nerd against the Mangonel there. MbL can still win, yes, that's true. Everyone... let me think about Yo lost, Liereyy lost 3-0 twice now. I think Liereyy can't advance. Yeah, Liereyy can't advance, everyone else can. Okay, what? When do we need to look?
Not good.
40-20. Sounds like we will have the Hustlers getting in somewhere, / losing our traps maybe at the front. Ah, that's still close, okay. That was solid for him. Huh. What win ratio do you guess for MbL versus Vivi? You mean random Civ Arabia? I think it's very close. What happened? Why did he scream? Ah, the Hussars are getting through here. Oh, okay. Oh boy.
Skirmisher.
There's some pikemen though. Well, that didn't go too poorly for him. He's killing all the Hussars. That went really well for him. What is he screaming about? Perfect outcome. I would say something like... honestly, I don't mind saying 50-50. I think it's very close between the two of them. What happened if MbL wins against Terra and Liereyy wins against MbL? Then all have 3-1 wins. It depends on how high they win. MbL got 2 wins against Mr. Yo. That's pretty good for him then. So the map score could be better for him. Isn't Liereyy versus Yo Grand Finals today? No, you didn't get the format of the tournament. It's a 2-day round robin and final will be tomorrow 13 GMT. Liereyy won't win against MbL. 0 chance. I would bet against you. That's bet nearly. Okay, how much do you want to bet? You guys are not toxic like others. I was so short away from saying fuck you. Castle's going down. Conversion from long distance. Very even population. Can we call this as the overchop with the Hussars? Not really, right? They are still very active. If Liereyy wins, I'll become a sub. If MbL wins, you give me a sub. Deal. Dolma. Message me after the series. Or just write in the chat. One is mid-imp, though 1 hour-ish. Yes, let's say 55 minutes. Oh, what are those villagers up to? Sneaky stable by Vivi. Hello. Scum still clearing up in the back. He has a recurve bow, right? Yeah. Sick. 8 range, 11 damage. That's solid for an almost the ace. Versus versus Burmese an instant civ win. So we have 30 or like 28 civ wins or something against Burmese. Can someone tell me what is happening? I don't get the format of the tourney. Didn't Liereyy win yesterday? Round robin, my friend. Exclamation mark bracket will help you out. And info down below. And on AoE zone. No, 28 civilizations have bracer, right? I would say. Who does not have bracer? Franks? Teutons? Do Teutons have bracer? Oh god. Malians? Goth, Teutons, Persians. So 5. Ah, Slavs. 6. Okay. Fenrir, hey yo! Can I be the best? Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, 6, 7. But light cap upgrade now for MbL as well. Very even game now. Raids in the back still continue. Bombard cannons are being lost. MbL is stabilizing here. Mass outpost at the side, giving him a lot of control.
Oh my god!
Ah, we forgot Celts. Yeah. So -6. So 24 civ wins. Yeah, but it's like Burmese against Burmese is not really the situation where we can call it civ win, right? Britons have no bracer. Interesting, Obelix. I think that's one of the civilizations where I'm most sure they have it. 31. Yeah. Like, obviously, like, we cannot count Burmese if we want to discuss civ wins, right? Burmese against Burmese can't be a civ win. Yeah, according to Fonito, it is. I once saw MbL play DM. He was really good. Oh, we have funny people in chat. Vivi's late game isn't that great. So yeah, MbL should be the favorite. Oh! Well, not over shop, but opened. Nice raid in the back. 187 out of 195. The caster will go up here. MbL kind of in the crater. Is getting the gold though. How does it look with extra gold? One over here, the other one over here. Both in control of Vivi, who has 1k gold in the bank. Illy versus MbL DM. Go on my YouTube. We have several games of those. No, bombard cannons are so good now behind the woodline. But getting sniped by the trap. Oh, for shit's missing. Let's take a look. Next volley. Okay, finally again.
Nilly, what do you think, is humanity headed in the right or wrong direction?
Oh god. Mein Schweinpfeifs. Nilly, what do you think? Is humanity heading into the right or wrong direction? Well, overall, the right direction.
Such annoying
But we could be so much faster. What did I say about the Hussar raids? Killing all the woodline? Let me answer the question a bit more in a complex way later on. That's fine with you. Thanks for the 5 though. Halberdier should be pretty good here. What
There's like 1,000 buildings inside my base.
1,000 buildings in his base. Oh, in the back, some stuff. Score 13,946 to 11,755. You can see that the bottom's right. There we have the score. Vivi losing quite a lot of population. What do we have? 108 villagers here, 45 military. MbL is doing a great job of not losing his CA. He only fights with his CA if he has light cav in the front. Why no Magia Hassa for MbL? Well, at the moment he only has one castle. Yeah, they would be better. He needs to get the tech though, that they don't cast gold. And yeah, they would be much better. If he gets onto Magia Hassa, heavy CA, that's kind of his dream composition. Sick, look at that, Vivi not realizing that at all. That's all blocked off. Oh god, that's like 20 dead villagers or something. Now dropping down to 92. Skirmishers are obviously super weak with Burmese. MbL won it. Well played. Why would you do bombard cannon, not siege rams at Slavs? I think Slavs don't even have bombard cannons. Siege engineers now by MbL as well, easily sniping down that castle, can make the go here. The only problem that he had was that he didn't control the extra golds. I didn't really check relic counts. It's 4 for Vivi, 1 for MbL, so it could be worse for him there. Still 60 population ahead, is blocking that gold now. Can get some of it. How much gold do we have left? 1.5k still. Okay. Oh god, those annoying raids in the back. MbL really needs to wall some more and fix those holes there. Now defensive watchtower there. Interesting. More raids. This is so annoying. But MbL is doing a good job of keeping villager production running. Would really love to see him go for Hussars though. Magia don't get Hussar? They do.
We did it, nearly.
Well done.
We did it.
You didn't overtop. That's why you won.
Yeah. Me and you did it, man. Just you and I. Just you and I.
How did you think you came back?
A little bit of raiding. Choosing the right unit. And adding the 2 extra TCs. When I got the imp.
Yeah.
Booming up.
You were 60 to 100 villagers at that point. When you had 2 TCs.
I needed to boom up.
Yeah. Kept your CA alive quite nicely as well.
Yeah.
Out of 100 games, random civilization Arabia against Vivi. How many do you think you win?
Depends what's sim, man.
Random Civ 100 games.
65 to 35.
Okay.
Random Civ, because he always gets better set.
Okay. Then in 1,000 games.
I win all.
Okay.
Nah, but like, I don't know. Hard to say, man.
Do you think that humanity is heading into the right or wrong direction at the moment?
Humanity?
Yeah.
Depends what humans. Some are idiots, some are good.
The whole humankind.
Please.
Nilly.
Well,
What 2 questions would you ask to get the most information about who a person truly is?
well, I don't know, man. I don't know all the humans in the world.
But you know humanity as like a general
Yeah, humans, yes.
spectrum, right?
Yeah, but like I generating I think humans think what's better for them and not what's better for planet, you know. And like politics and stuff, it's all about money. They don't care if the world goes to shit. And well, that's a sad thing, right? But then again, there's nothing, or there's maybe something we can do about it, but it's not happening. So it's
What could we
going pretty
do
bad.
that it happens?
Be vegans, man.
You
We
think
all
being
be vegans.
You think that if all would be vegan, the world would be a better place?
No. No.
What were you trying to say then?
Uh, dude, I don't know. There's too many people. We should probably kill half of the population in the world. That will help a little bit. So we kill about 4 billion people. Just execute them, drop them in the sea, something like that. Because at the moment the world is has too many people, so we gotta do something
In
about
what way? Too many
it.
people.
Okay, so you know when there's too many mooses, for example, in a forest, the environment goes bad in that forest, for example, like the ecosystem.
Did you just call me a moose?
Yeah, but like we should do the same thing with humans. Like, and the thing is, when there's too many mooses, there's humans going out to hunt them to lower the population of the mooses. So same goes for humans. Humans are destroying. We're too many. We should kill half of the humans, then the environment would be better, ideally. But of course, we won't do that.
Why? If it would be better for all of them, why shouldn't we kill half
Because
of the
we don't want to
population?
die, man.
But like only half of the population would die.
Yeah, but half the population don't want to die.
What do you think about just stopping reproduction till we get to 4 billion?
Yeah, we like people.
Then you
should
don't need to
should-
kill anyone.
Oh, we should like do like a family can only get one child,
That's great, right?
maybe half a child.
So you have to like win a lottery, and every second family can get one child.
What do you mean?
Like if you can have half a child per average, every second family can have one child.
Yeah.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I think in general, there's just too many new people. You know,
In your town.
like it's getting overpopulated, and well, overpopulation causes to build more houses, take more land, etc., etc., which is of course obviously bad for the planet, don't you think?
Building more houses is bad for the planet?
Well, you're taking more land.
Do you think we
So-
are running out of land?
Okay, Nili, do you see my base right now?
Yes.
I have 13 people in my base. I have a lot of nature, shitloads of nature.
I'm
But
1.5
when-
minutes behind. I can only see 9.
Okay, but as the game goes on,
Yeah.
the more people I create, the less nature it gets, the more buildings it gets, and the whole fucking map is crowded by fucking people, right?
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing happening to the Earth.
But
The more population it gets,
can't
the
we
less
just
nature you get.
trade and buy food and
Nilly,
wood?
what do you think your future self will remember about
Yeah,
you
but
now?
eventually the map will turn out of resources. Like after a 3-hour game, what happens with the map?
Well,
Run out of
you can just buy food and wood.
Yeah, but sooner or later it's gonna be more and more expensive until you all die.
Why? Why would we all die?
Because you don't have any more resources left eventually.
Yeah, but you can still trade.
Trade and trade and trade. Yeah, but it's slower.
Why is
People
it
will
slower?
starve. Because the more expensive it gets, the less food you'll get an hour. Do you feel me, Nearly?
Okay. Can we not convert?
What civ am I playing against? I'm playing against
Berbers.
Berbers. Okay.
Don't you think, like, what do you think about converting trade cards of your opponent?
What the fuck?
If you convert trade cards of your opponent, you can get
Yeah,
up to like pop 220. And then you can
Yeah.
beat the
Then you're
market
really
prices.
overpopulated. He's dropping, man. Is it me, Nili? Hello?
No, the game is paused for me as well. Yeah.
Okay, he's dropping, yeah. Oh, no. He's not dropping. Oh, shit. Oh.
Okay, I'll answer the questions as well. Thanks again, Herr Pez and Meister Ida for $5. I think it's the same person 3 times. So, Nili, what do you think is humanity headed in the right or wrong direction?
Nili?
Oh god. Yes.
Nili?
Yes.
The game is lagging a lot. I'm wondering if it's me.
I don't know. I'm answering deep
That's why I'm
questions from
calling
the
your
chat.
name. It's
Okay.
definitely Vivi lagging.
Okay. So I think humanity in general is heading into the right direction, right? We had never had less slavery, less wars, less criminality than we have now. But obviously we still have that, and we have it
Lagger boy.
way more than it's needed, right? Obviously we have a lot of greed and like ugly stuff happening in the world, as we all know. We have an unnecessary amount of people starving and living in hunger. But I think in general we are heading into the right direction. Yeah. Nili, what 2 questions would you ask to get the most information about who a person truly is? Honestly, that's a pretty good
So what do you
question.
think we should do to make the world a better place?
You can rewatch the VOD. I just explained it on stream.
Nili?
I didn't mute myself. You can rewatch the VOD. I just explained it on stream.
Well, explain it to me so we can discuss.
What if I'm not open for discussion?
Then you're a fag. I don't know. no, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, and
Nili,
AM is wondering, why do we not get sponsors? Why are million-dollar companies not investing in our team?
We're not
Only
wondering,
because we are homophobic and insulting people on stream.
Not fag doesn't mean... That's not homophobic. That means you're a loud motorcyclist.
What?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, it means you're a loud, noisy motorcyclist. That's a fag. It's the term.
And that's exactly what you meant by that.
Yes.
Okay. You know, I don't even have a driver's license, right?
Right. I can give you. I can teach you. I'm gonna be a driving teacher in 2 years.
Dude, you saw me driving a motorcycle to Rocket
Oh,
Beans.
I saw you driving a car.
Oh,
actually,
God.
you have a driver license.
I did drive you in Italy. That's
Yes, I know.
Oh god.
Dude.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I trapped this. You gotta see this trap. But he's lagging.
Yeah. Will see the trap. I will answer the questions of the chat. You keep playing. Okay, 2 questions to get most information out of who a person truly is. First of all, that's a really good question. I think a question I like to ask, and not really the answer, just their reaction. Like, what's the meaning of life? And a lot of people are trying to get something like super fancy or quoting something. Some people are just saying like, what the fuck is that question? And some people are like, that's a pretty good question. And will come up with a vague answer because it is pretty random. And that's something I like. And I also...
we have to fix... Yes, we have to restore the game.
Like to ask very early, are you happy in life? And a lot of people would be like, eh? But that's honestly a question that we really want to have answered, right? I don't care what you're working, how many sisters or brothers you have, what your favorite movie is. I want to know, are you a person I want to spend time with? And asking, are you happy, is one of the important questions for that. Nili, what do you think your future self will remember about you now? About my being now, right? Obviously, like, NACs is something I won't forget. Oh!
What's happening?
1.5 minutes after your trap.
Oh, okay. Seems legit. I'm gonna spec kick you now if you don't come back.
Oh, I'm still in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were
Gold, please.
What do you think? How could societies exist without a way to transfer value, without money or a barter system?
Oh, let me do the browser thingy. And what do we have? Saturday 2. And I can actually edit. Oh no. Did I close my picture stuff here? I did. I actually did a philosophical talk show with MbL during NAC. You can watch that on my YouTube. Oh wait.
Oh, I'm playing in 25 minutes. Shit.
Okay, what else do I want to say? So let me maybe quickly go to my YouTube. We had a real deep talk, MbL nearly, about his life, his dreams in life and such.
Oh, fuck.
MbL talk. Let me see if that's enough. Yeah, MbL need deep talk, and also some with Nikov. So you might enjoy that if you
There
enjoy
we
this
go
format
again,
that we're
baby.
doing at the moment. Needy, what do you think of future self will remember about me? Me as a person? Like, obviously I will remember a lot of events, right? Is it really that I say, oh, the 20-year-old Nilly was like this and that? Probably is still my dedication. And the will to really go deep into topics. Yeah, that's what I valued. The 10-year, like, or my 20-year-old me, and that's what I value in myself now. What's happening?
Nothing. Just maybe being hilarious. Oh shit, he's towering on my wood nice. That is bad.
Second guy is MbL here, so the guy in the green trunks playing. Okay, next question. I say that I couldn't really answer that properly. Sorry. What do you think? How could societies exist without a way to transfer value? For example, without money or barter system? Oh, very,
Oh, come on.
very tough, right? Because you either transfer
Yes, got it.
time or work. So if you go and analyze everything, like everything has value, which time and working hours do have, then probably there never is an exchange without value exchange. Or like there's never working or living together without value exchange. Why is Vivi not fighting for number 2? Because it's mixed maps and Vivi couldn't compete on those. Vivi can only play Arabia. Yeah, obviously capitalism makes it tricky. I was in Christiania in Copenhagen. That's a community with like, I believe like 300 people. And they are living with very minimal use of, I don't want to say laws, but very minimal use. Nice way of improving the wall quickness here. At one moment it was kind of close that he could wall the house, but then he deleted the house, built the stone wall to walk one less tile. Nice move by MbL here. I think it can't really work. And I'm a communist as well, right? So Yeah, feels bad, man. Do you think we have free will? I don't. Thick and quick? That sounds like a mem quote. You're a communist? At heart. Yeah. But obviously not practically. Obviously no free will if communist. Yeah. Okay, Vivi completely walled himself. Stole someone stone. Pressuring that those woodlines quite nicely. Another tower behind here could really be ugly for MbL. Okay, keep the questions rolling. Thanks for the $20 in total, my friend. I hope I could answer them to somewhat of your satisfaction. Obviously, those are hard-hitting questions, right? And not always easy. Socialist would be a better term for Liereyy. Okay, then more of a socialist. Did you read the Communist Manifest? Parts of it. I studied sociology, so we had to read part of it. Free will is a scam? Most likely. It's a lie. Das Kapital. Where's Jordan? Munich, Germany. It's a million inhabitant city in the south of Germany. Stop by. Vivi, not really seeing that and not expecting the evilness of MbL here. Tower rush continues. How do we defend this? How are stones looking? One at the front here, the other one blocked here. So MbL with only one defensive tower can't go for more. Has 6 scouts, so 8 scouts though. Sick. He could do something. What do you like more, Munich or Berlin? Berlin? Berlin, probably. But I can't say too much about Munich. Communist Manifest is for 15. Das Kapital is for 2,200. Okay. Finito. You think the meaning of life is playing AoE? No. But to achieve the meaning of life, nice wall by MbL. Nice wall, catching all those 4 villagers. What a beautiful move. Oh boy. Did he lose his own goal? No, he didn't. Oh, that was so sweet. So sweet by MbL. That's a big, big mistake by Vivi, obviously. I think, depending on your meaning of life and goal in life, Age of Empires can be formed to achieve that though. That tower's not walled. Quite a mistake. Yeah, and that one can't be walled. Oh, going forward here. MbL only has 300 food. Vivi with all this stone, he will get onto camel archers. How many dedicated practice games per day to improve? 1? Defensive tower. I think Vivi will get the tower, defensive tower up. Defensive castle up. MbL shouldn't really break this. Do you think this is a simulation? No. Although I like Matrix as a movie. Oh, that is the... Oh, he has castle. Oh, he gets a defensive castle up. Oh. Sorry. From MbL. Defensive castle probably here. Yeah. If you were in the Matrix, would you take the blue or red pill? I don't remember it, sadly. You have to remind me what the blue and red pill was. One game away to keep the doctor away. Yeah. Prediction of the game. Defensive castle, camel arch. Oh, TC here. Where will you get the castle then? I think Lierey's eco is just, Vivi's eco is just too far behind. I think MbL will fall back. Do those have stone in their hands? No. All dropped off their food. Or the stone. MbL can't really boom. Needs to buy some stone, but he's safe behind walls. I think a defensive archery range and skirm manual defense into better eco should win him the game. But Vivi, I think he's doing the right job of booming up heavily. So game could go long as well. What do you think about Sheetshak's philosophy? I find this guy interesting, but not agreeing 100%. I haven't read anything of Sheetshak, but yeah, I'm like, it was a very it was only a part of my studies, like sociology. But I know that Sheetshak is considered to be a genius in a lot of ways. Is it question time or what? Something. Not really casting time for sure. What do you think about... okay. Blue pill, stay in Matrix with no knowledge. Red pill, the other. Depends on the implementations, right? Does the Matrix have Age of Empires? Yeah, take them both and let the Matrix explode. I can see Vivi, no real interest in rushing up the castle. And Sunday, from 14 villages, didn't he really have 14 villages behind? I thought it was 34 against 48. Yeah, look at that. MbL not producing villagers for quite some time. And suddenly Vivi is ahead in villagers. This is so sick. Yeah, he lost a lot of his army. And could lose some villagers at the frontier. MbL, does he know about this? Now he sees it. 5 crossbows. Could snag like 3 villagers or something. But that, yeah, he is even going back. Wants to keep up his crossbow numbers. Interesting, the magic is like your content life. Just imagine Morpheus walks in your room right now and you have to choose. Then I want to continue living like this. I wish everyone would realize that it's a simulation at that point. If Nilly were number 1 in A2, the Matrix would stay in the Matrix. TC number 4. It's pretty sick. Still some villagers on stone. By the way, in 50 minutes we have MbL against Tato, and after that we have Liereyy against MbL. So we have some other series content coming up pretty soon. I can change the title actually. MbL versus Tato. But then people are tuning in like, oh, MbL versus Tato, did I miss it? And then you can do the job and calm them down. No, it's only in 3 minutes. I would ask how he got in my room and kick him out. Yeah. I would ask him like who he thinks he is, asking hard-hitting questions and not paying any rent. Aggressive Siege Workshop, hello. Zwitterliebe. Not really knowing what the difference between 2019 and 2018 is.
Okay.
Did MbL just complain about a hole? Oh, there's one here? No. And that's obviously open. That should be closed, right? Yeah. University in the back. I like the approach of Vivi, honestly. With the extra TCs first and then the castle behind this. I really like that. I would not have thought of it. MbL up to him, but still no stone control at all. Could easily kill that tower though. bit surprised that he never went for it. Had all the map control. Oh, that's the whole spot. And yeah, there's the hole. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, the hole did nothing. He lost the 5 villagers and Vivi didn't commit there. Ballistics on the way. Crossman can't do much. Mangonel could be sniped. Even goes for Ram. I think that's not the greatest choice for MbL. Just double Mangonel on that hill would be good. Oh god, 6 scouts lost there. 2 very low. That's a better fight for MbL. And gets another ram. It's really weird. Yeah, siege ram is something that Berbers have some problems with dealing with. But siege rams is something that, yeah, you really need to go to eco for. And he has only 3 TCs. It's a funny response to that.
Oh, what the fuck?
Uh-oh. Some scouts in the back. Forced CC by Liereyy here, by Vivi as well. Oh, snipes one Mangonel. Can't get the second one. Does some solid damage though. Good job by MbL. Moving to the side before shooting. Shoot! Shoot! Why is he not killing that tower? Really bothers me. Liereyy is no longer playing. Well, he will play later tonight. In a bit more than 3 hours.
Just slightly annoying.
Let's go for some control. Those scouts, can they not see the gold? They're just patrolling here. Oh, their attack range isn't really there. It's so weird that he's patrolling here. Now Vivi rushes out the defensive tower. Oh, Camel Archers jumping under the TC. That should be quite some losses there, HP wise. They're doing some damage. Mobility and damage output. Really nice for those. Sick. How did Vivi get into the spot being ahead 20 villagers? So weird. This is the Who's number 2 after Dow tournament. No. Ablastek. We do have Bracer. Still some villager ratings. Oh man, MbL not really finding the answer to that. Okay, now we found the answer. He's getting up to imp as well. Rams, still questionable. Goes for the monastery, but that's mainly for relics. Finally clears up the towers. 2 camels coming over though. Did someone tell a bad joke to Nidhi? Plays the sound again. No, now I know that you want the sound and venture up. So I won't do it. Tower goes down, finally. And Vivi, could he maybe just go for masked camels here? Oh, yet? Archery ranges.
Fuck, I only have 7 minutes to finish.
True. That could be Janitors. I honestly don't mind Janitors in this spot. Huh. What do you call a Mexican who has lost his car? What does Carlos mean? Shouldn't be someone with his car be called Carlos as well. Bit surprised. Imp in the back there. MbL. 12 pop ahead. Still doing a lot of damage against the knights here. Gets the archer ranges. And maybe only goes for skirms. Bum, bum. Cavalry attack, but only 4 stables left. Even population though. Oh god, only chain barding armor for now. MbL only now for the first time getting onto real stone here. Get a castle up. That's an interesting go. 1 mangonel in the back, 2 mangonels in the back. Ranch, not with the highest HP, is going back. Oh, wants to go for the stables for. 5 out of 4 people admit that they are bad with fractions. Are there that many? Yeah, okay. Well, makes sense. Yeah. I would have guessed. No, 5 out of 4 makes sense. Very even populations here. If it wasn't for the 3 mangonels now, MbL could just steamroll through the center. Or if we just had a castle, could stop it. Travelers, pikemen doing something. Only +1, +2 here. So damage is still quite solid by those. And we are now going for heavy camel. That's still completely open. If only MbL had the stone a bit earlier. 2 traps and he could just smash everything. Ooh, 120, so 45-30. 45-30, we might have something interesting coming up. What? Effing trolling me. Oh please, no one troll dams, please. Not really the chat where we want to have trolls. It's a very friendly community here, please. Didn't really read what happened there. Should we go for onagers or go full calf here? I think the mangonels are doing enough against the go. I think skirms are more important, / genitors. Okay, where's the big thing happening? 5 mangonels. Oh, he lost the castle at the front. Oh god. Against the 5 mangonels. MbL. Oh god, and look at that. How many villagers are now being sent to the front without having the real task. Oh god. Oh god, MbL. That's how to throw a game. And I said, like, he only needs a castle and traps for the last 10 minutes or something. Oh god, and now he's eating shots from the mangonels as well. Okay, well, maybe he's going back for now. Only mangonels can't do that much. Onager attack is really good there. Mangonels going down now. I think if he got all the mangonels, he can make the ram go again. Uh-oh. MbL probably doesn't realize, but the ram go could be a real option again. Camels, not having the best upgrades. You can see down here.
Please finish the game, I have to hurry up.
That's a perfect preparation, right? Yesterday we talked about, oh, it's so important to have 20 minutes rest before playing an important series. And now he plays 2 series in a row and plays till after, yeah, the scheduled time. Won't happen in DM World Cup, guys. Yeah, they share the gold. Is that really sharing? It was an attempt by Vivi. Now the ram go. Magno count 1.5. Exactly the child policy MbL wants to go for. 1.5 childs per 6 families. MbL is used to that. Well, he was very vocal about playing too many games in a row at ECL finals. In a row. Big Ram go through the center now. Or do you prefer your half child bottom or top? Do they poop or do they cry? Depends on your fetish. Split vertically. He's not complaining about too many games in ECL finals in a row. That's true. You see how respecting Heresy is. Not bothering organizers with stuff. Aggressive castle, pop 50 difference. We will resign pretty soon. Then we have an intense Hunts war after this for MbL. TC out of this map. Boo! Game is over. We should resign in 20 to 30 minutes. Makes sense. GG.
Oh, finally. It was just about time as well.
Yeah, nice castle.
God damn it.
He didn't wall his towers. I was really crying for you to kill those. And he could have gone for the stone so much earlier.
Well, I didn't want to move out.
What? No, you like when you had the 9 scouts, just send 1 scout on the tower.
With just a spear. Vivi's little rat.
I'm fine either way.
I'm gonna take members here.
Okay, predictions for the series against Tato.
I hope to win 3-1. But it can go either way.
Okay. Tatum is a guy who might be watching, so I will ask you about the Liereyy series. What do you think will be his home maps and what are your home maps?
His home is probably gonna be Baltic and Islands. My home maps, I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see.
How do you think the Liereyy series will go?
We'll see.
If you lose to Tato,
And win Liereyy. Depends how much I will lose to Tato with.
yeah. No. Tato won. No. If you lose to Tato, you're out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tato then has 2 wins.
Ah, true. Yeah. I need to win Tato, yeah.
Yeah, you need to win Tato. If you lose to Tato, how motivated are you to play against Liereyy?
Very little.
Okay. Would it help to put some money on the line for 3rd place?
Huh? No, I'm not really interested. Third place.
Okay. Well, then, good luck, have fun. May the draft be with you. Check maps, check civilizations.
This time
Might
I'm the
help.
host.
How did the last series you played against Tato go?
Huh?
How did the last series you played against Tato go?
He won 5-3.
Okay. How
That was
well
only
were you
zero.
prepared there with drafts?
Well, I picked the wrong draft. I was leading 3-1, right? And our first series was 3-1 for me, so.
So and this is best of 5 again. So basically you should win 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck, have fun.
Alright. Peace out.
See ya. Okay. So we're done with MbL. Next will be Tedo against MbL. They are going into tournament lobby. Something where we are joining them as well. I think Honor will be around for this one as well. Polite people say pardon, or could you repeat that? If you watched any of the conversation in the last 6 hours, you would have known that not a lot of polite people around. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're so good at it. Are they? I think most trees would break if an elephant is on there. Don't you think so? I think that doesn't really make sense. Maybe streaming? Well, apparently his daughter only wanted to spend so much time with him. Okay, let me get some sugar water. I will eat some as well. They already are jumping into the game. Should start, I would predict, in 3 minutes. We will see some villagers move in here. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for the kind words there. We're trying our very best. Tendo, you're absolutely right. I'm a bit disappointed in the chat. I'm not a bit disappointed. Disappointed in the chat. This was better in the old days, when people knew what hype meant. But I know one guy who still knows what hype means, but he's still muted. So I thought that was such a good transition. Now he unmutes himself. Mr. Onlu!
Mr. Nilly! What's up, man?
Oh, perfect colors. Oh, perfect
yeah.
colors. Hallelujah. Do we do friend foam colors? We have to, right?
I guess if we do Alt-G in-game, it does that also in Capture Age.
Yeah. MbL blue?
Yes.
Okay. Then start with your epic intro.
Alrighty then. So down here in the south of the map is Capture Age is rendering. Okay, we're good. In the south of the map, in the blue, as the Huns will be Mr. MbL, and his opponent in the north, I would say his rival. In the red, as also the Huns, will be Mr. Tato. Nilly, what do you think of these two players?
MbL just played 2 very long rated games against Vivi and directly jumping into the next quite important series, right? And Tato and MbL super evenly matched up. I hope he's not that exhausted, but on paper, Hans War on Arabia, MbL has to be our favorite here.
Oh yeah, certainly. I mean, he did win Legacy of the Huns last time. He did lose versus Yo, but that was an incredibly close, well-fought game. And yeah, I'd have to agree with you. Would favor MbL on paper. Also, I was just thinking this through with my chat before the game started. This series decides who goes and faces Yo in the finals, right? The last series doesn't matter. Because
yeah, MbL is always ahead of Liereyy. Let me think. If yeah, very likely. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, the way I reasoned it through is that even if MbL wins and then loses 0-3 to Liereyy, he still wins the head-to-head, and he's even in map score with Tato. So he would advance, and then MbL is calling a re anyway. Which, because he's in a crater and his gold stone to a forward, so that's not the worst idea ever.
MbL asking for okay. Tato saying sure. Let's see if they save. No, MbL just resigns. Oh, people.
Classic.
This tournament has restarts, was the response of Liereyy after having such a bad start and jumping 20 seconds later into the game against Mr. Yo there on Islands.
Yep.
Not that prepared, this boy.
Nope. I said at the very beginning, Liereyy is either going to win this tournament or he's going to be coming in last place. There is going to be no in between. And, well, unfortunately for Liereyy, that seems to be the latter. It's just not in the best shape I've ever seen from him. I missed most of the first game because I slept in. But yeah, he didn't look super impressive versus Yo.
Why didn't your puppy wake you up?
I don't know. He went and woke up my parents this morning. But yeah.
Okay.
I then decided that yeah, oversleeping is fun.
That's the way to go.
But we should be getting into this restart of game number 1 in just a second. Should be good. I feel like MbL and Tato face each other all the time.
Yeah.
And of course, I think at least most notably for me in the NAC2 semifinal, where MbL was feeling really confident against Tato and then didn't win.
Yeah, he was leading 3-1. He also won the group stage match at NAC2 3-1. Those are the last 2 series they played against each other. So another 3-1 victory, which was what he predicted in the pregame show we had here.
Indeed. But take 2 of game number 1 between Tato and MbL. MbL will be our blue Hun player to the north of the map this time, and Tato will be our red Hun player to the south. Right off the bat, I do not like Tato's map whatsoever.
Oh yeah, speaking of creators again, the reason MbL called the restart earlier, Gold and Barry's a bit more protected in the back there, but overall not really a map that I could see easily protected in Castle Age.
Yeah, I think Castle Age is going to be a big problem. It's not the worst ever for feudal age, so long as you put your barracks and likely stable at the top of the hill with the gold mine, and then kind of like wall there, and then you can just kind of wall to the edge of the map and then to your TC and whatnot. But like you're saying, castle age, there are no comfortable areas to expand, it seems, for Tato.
Yeah, we could place the TC at the top there, at the secondary gold, but not the greatest control of the wood then, and in general, like finding good TC placements feels really tricky here.
Yeah, certainly. Meanwhile, MbL is just chilling with his map. He's got a really nice cliff on the right side. His map is fairly wallable. I guess the gold is a little bit forward, but at least he has the back stone and back wood. I mean, this seems like a pretty big discrepancy to me.
Yeah, absolutely. And like being like with such an open gold isn't that bad because the wall, as you mentioned earlier, is so easy at the front that he will just have a super safe map. Maybe wood control could be an option later on if he walls himself very tight. But if he goes for ranged units himself, he should be fine.
Yeah, certainly. Especially, I think, in comparison to how bad Tato's map is, MbL's map looks like he's playing Black Forest or something. Also, deer's super easy to lure for him. I think Tatos aren't bad either. I think both have taken a deer already. And MbL's going for number 2 right now. 3 on wood for MbL, 3 on wood for Tato. Should just be scouts v scouts.
Ooh, MbL going for different walls than I expected of him. Going for the big ones here at the left-hand side. Interesting.
Those are actually the ones I was thinking about. Were you thinking about from the oak forest to the palm trees?
Yeah, just to the top. That's normally the MbL style, right? Walling yourself very small and then trying to expand. But I like those walls more, obviously. It just secures the back wood line so much more and the secondary gold.
Yeah, I think the secondary gold is really nice to have, but especially because the back wood line, it's not bad, but it's fairly thin. So if he walled himself close to the TC, then he might not be able to deal with any like towers that come in, because all of his other wood lines are forward.
Yep. In Field Age, not the biggest problem, but in Castle Age, it could be. That is not a straggler tree, and MbL is walling everything. He will be super walled here. What will he play behind this? Still scouts? Or can he be sneaky?
I mean, I feel like I've cast so many MbL games where like he walls himself really extensively like this very early on. I'm like, okay, he can do something really greedy right here. And then he'll just go for like a completely safe standard opening. Like he'll just he's going 19 pop scouts even.
I think he won't have the food for it, right? He just got the second boar in. Yeah, he clicked Loom there, but he needs to queue up more villagers.
3 more villagers queued up even.
Maybe he was scared having the villagers out so far, and the villager at the top could run into a wolf, which actually happens.
Oh, yeah. Well, not quite.
Yeah.
But it could have happened. Tato Scout also obviously could have just happened to buy at a very inopportune time for MbL. So I think that is a perfectly reasonable decision. Meanwhile, Tato, for his part, just going to be going for the 21 pop scouts, most likely.
Looks like it. Barracks quite early, though. And someone on gold, so that will actually be a Man-at-Arm opening.
Yeah, looks like it. And this is a very aggressive one, too. This is 21 pop, and is there likely to be a tower component? I mean, Tato is certainly never one to shy away from towers, but I don't see the villagers coming forward now, so it just seems like straight up men-at-arms, and if they're just running right into walls, that might not be the greatest for him.
Yeah, that's not looking too great. 1 in the front, maybe even 2. Everything walled behind this as well, and then Men-at-Arms. They don't scale too well if the game goes longer. He is sending 3 on gold, indicating that he goes for archers after that. I think if he sees all those walls, even cancelling the 3rd militia could be an option.
That, I think, would be the best option. I think Tato probably realizes about the walls at this point, but I think militia will indeed complete. And Tato's just going to now be walling himself in at home. I do like the wall he kind of did to the right side, making sure that his gold and secondary stone are extra secure. So that's at least something that is going okay for him, and instantly adding on the archery range as soon as he hits feudal.
Makes sense. MbL with the stable coming up after that. Then we'll go into heavy farming. The 10 on wood, everything pretty standard. Still pushing deer. Didn't bother to scout at all so far. Just saw the barracks and then instantly ran back to push some deer.
Yep. I think MbL probably has a decent idea of what's coming. Even